Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody, to Adventures in Asterie. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. My name is Stella. What you're going to see tonight is some nerdy D&D fun times. Um, Ooh, thank you for the follow and welcome. It's a really, really special game tonight. We have sort of a special story that we're going to be telling tonight about sort of a time and space traveler. But we'll get into that. Like I said, my name is Saint Stella. I run D&D here on this channel every Wednesday, and I am sort of leading up into making all of these little individual adventures into a big campaign that takes place here in my homebrewed world of Asterie. I'm going to just show you super quick what the land looks like where we are having our adventure tonight. So this right here. Oh, nope, it didn't show up, but I will show you it now. There you go. This is Asterie. It is a continent, and tonight we will be in the small village of Dwillum in the northern part of the continent of Asterie. Specifically, over here at this shop called Nestors, Nectars and Niceties. So just to give you a little sense, this is a small village sort of to the north of this continent, well away from the big city of Draconia. And so, yeah, people who have played before know Dwillum. It's a weird place. It's a small but significantly weird place. That map is like a 3D rendering of my world. If you sub this channel, hello! Oh my gosh! One of our characters is in chat. That's so weird. Anyways, if you sub this channel, you will get access to that map, all my NPCs, my maps, so you can download and use them. But anyways, without much further ado, I think I should bring in our players for tonight. Players, I'm bringing you on stream. Stop picking your nose. I don't know, I'm in a weird mood today. Hello! Look at these beautiful faces we have here. We are going to start with a little introduction. So I'll have you all, don't say anything about your characters yet. We'll do that in game. So just introduce yourself, your name, your pronouns, and what sort of you're working on and focusing your energies on these days. We will go sort of clockwise from top center. So, thank you for the follow. Ms. Diamond, tell me what's going on.
Hey folks, I'm Miss Diamond. Thanks to my shortened name, Miss D if you're nasty. I had to, Stella, I'm sorry.
It's great. I love it.
Multidisciplinary artist. I've worked with Stella on a few things. You may see me on their show and tella with Saint Stella. And do visual art. I work with children creating different pieces of art and do a lot of community work. Right now, just mostly focusing on working with the kids. So
thanks for the follow. Amber, tell me about yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Amber, also known as the Space Jamber on Instagram and Twitter and all that fun stuff. I am a professional copywriter for a large organization by day and a low-key freelance copywriter editor for tabletop games by night. I actually just finished editing the quick start guide for Flabbergasted by the Wanderer's Tome, which if y'all have been keeping up with that release, it's so exciting. That game looks so fun. And then I also worked a little bit on Fat Magic and will be editing a top secret thing once the payment clears. So I am open to work on your stuff if you need an extra set of eyes. So I've played with Stella before on the Games Tavern, and God, I'm just so excited to share a stage again with them today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. So thank you for having me.
I'm so excited. Oh my god, my headphones just broke. Don't worry about it. B, tell me, the other mastermind behind what we're doing tonight. B, do you want to tell me a little bit about this project in general without giving too much away, and a bit about yourself?
Yeah. Hi everyone, I'm B. Before this project, and still working on it, I am one of the writers for the World of Your TTRPG, a super cute, wholesome game where there's no combat and you get to backpack around a cool magical world. And somewhere down that line, I was hit by an idea and I pursued it. Now we're here, and I'm working on a project where it's going to have a better name by the end. I promise. But right now, I'm just calling it Time Kid because that's all I got. And it's about the antics of the character I'm going to be playing tonight. But I won't say more. Also, I think he's in chat, so that's weird.
Right? What? How is Trevor in the chat? I don't get it. But I like it. And last but certainly not least, from across the ocean, Yaz, tell me about yourself.
Hi, yeah, it's 12 here. It's very late. I'm Yaz. I'm from the Check These Out team. I haven't had the pleasure of playing with any of these wonderful people just yet, but Stella has been on our channel before for a four-parter that my fellow friend Maka the DM ran a little while ago. I'm going to mess up the pronunciation of this. The Iron Horse of Asterie, which I believe is on our... I'm not sure if that's still on our Twitch, but if you want to watch that, that's on our Check These Out YouTube channel. My social media handles for both Instagram and Twitter are CDO Yes, so come and say hi. I'm really awful at keeping up with social media, but I'm more than happy to talk to people. I'm just not very good at it.
You'll get there a few pokes. You get there.
Yeah. And my specialism is like photography, but not really doing too much with it at the moment. So mainly just focusing on the stream stuff and meeting more of you lovely people.
Huzzah! Oh, thanks for the follow, Midlife. Okay, so, shall we begin? Once we sort of start the game, I'm gonna have you all describe and introduce your character. But let me first introduce where we begin today. It's mid-September in the year 312 in the sleepy town of Dwillum. It's been only a week since the disappearance of old Nestor, who used to run the apothecary Nestors, Nectars, and Niceties. They disappeared along with the head of Melville Winery, Geoffrey Melville. It seems like an adventuring team has taken over the administration of the winery after strange tales of corruption and fighting, but the de facto mayor of the town of Dwillum, Christoph Longgrass, has asked our local artificer and infamous recluse, Dahlia Turin, to take over Nestor's shop until any sense can be made of these disappearances. And we'll start there, really quick, with Dahlia. So this is only the second day that you've taken over this shop. It was sort of thrust upon you because you were the only artificer in town, and the mayor sort of thought that you would be the only one to make sense of the chaos in this shop. So it's around 10 o'clock in the morning, you're entering this shop. Basically, it's a maybe like a 50-foot square building, sort of concrete brick walls. There's a big sturdy door, sort of like a double door, barn door size in front. There's a window in the back. When you enter, it's a large room of madness is the only way it can be described. There are shelves of knickknacks, of bottles, there's plants, there's herbs, there's piles of books and shelves of books and mysterious contraptions. You've only had one day so far to go through this place, and you haven't gone through but an eighth of this stuff in here. You know that there is one door that leads to a bedroom where old Nestor used to stay. They lived here, presumably. And there's another door that leads to sort of a basement storage. Is there anything, thanks for the cheer, is there anything you want to do this morning before you open the door for business today?
I think Dahlia will be sorting through as much of the stuff as she can, and it will generally be like a little kid has just seen like a really great toy shop for the first time. Like, she's been out of action for a long time, so seeing all these herbs and different potions and all of this stuff that other people would see as crap, she's just like, oh my god, I'm in heaven right now. So she's gonna sort through as much of it as she can, get the shop kind of up to scratch, as much of it as she can actually reach being at her height, but she'll do her best.
There's some footstools around and things you can climb should you need. Give me just a broad perception check to see what you can find in your second day here.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Perception. 16.
Okay.
Surprisingly high for me.
Great. So you find, you also know that, do with this as you will, but the mayor has asked that if you sell anything For now, you only pocket 25% of the proceeds because they don't know where Nestor disappeared to. And they want somebody to keep the shop going, but it's kind of weird to just give away the profits. Anyways, as you're looking around, you do see that there's a lot of things that are regular to an apothecary shop. There's a handful of healing potions. There's a bunch of books on the shelves, different things like about, fey creatures. There's a lot of books about winemaking in here. There's a nice big hearth that if you want, you could start the fire with a chimney. On the hearth, there is a cauldron. It looks kind of dusty. You're not sure that maybe it has been, anything's been in it for at least a week or two, maybe. There are a few weapons in the shop. There are some basic things like rolls of twine and rolls of chain and things like that. There's a lot of candles and torches and things. Downstairs in the basement, there is a couple of boxes, crates that seem to be sealed that have never been opened. You haven't looked in those yet, and there are some more potions and things downstairs. It seems like a lot of these are sort of like basic healing potions. A lot of them you don't know what they do and you're kind of scared to touch them. That's sort of what you get with a 16. Are you ready to open the shop for the day?
I'm really tempted to open the crates, but no, Sonic, yeah, let's go open the shop.
Okay, so you open the shop, and fancy that you have 2 customers walking up the road for whatever reason, kind of meet each other on the way up to the apothecary shop here in Dwellum. Let's start with Elian. Elian, we met a couple adventures back. She's a graduate of Amos Adventure Academy, but that was about 30 years ago.
It was.
The blink of an eye in an elf's lifetime. A lion is a half-elf, but still will, outlive.
I still don't crack.
Amazing. Definitely does not crack. Elf don't crack. Doesn't work that way. Anyways, you're walking into the shop. Can you tell me what brought you to Dwellum and what you're looking for in the shop today?
Well, basically, I've just been looking for new friends, new adventures, because 30 years ago, I got really messed up when I found out that this cat just wasn't a cat. And my whole school unraveled. It was weird. So I've just kind of been wandering and just going from land to land, just trying to find new people. And I saw this shop, and I've heard of Nestor, and I've heard such great things, but that doesn't look like Nestor. So I thought I'd pop in and say hello.
Amazing. Almost simultaneously, a dwarf enters the shop. Amber, can you tell me about England and why they're here?
Yeah, so I'm England. I am a mountain dwarf. I was a fantasy baseball player until fairly recently when I tore my ACL, and now I really don't know if I can just play anymore. So I've recently retired and taken on the mantle of a adventurer type. You know what I'm saying? England actually has long brown braided hair. I mean, just like a crown almost of braided hair. And then of course her beard as well, because mountain dwarf, we have to have beards no matter what. Her beard is as intricately braided, ostensibly to like keep out of the way with her powerful swing. She's about 5, no, she's not even that tall, Amber. Look at your character sheet. Yeah.
Pretty tall dwarf, but yeah.
I'm used to playing people my height. No, so she's probably about like 4 foot. You got to be taller than like a normal dwarf if you're going to be in the big leagues. Yeah, exactly. So she's come here she's trying to find like a nice quiet place to settle down, somewhere that she can like get some good money, adventure in, but also a good place where she feels like, she could live a quiet, simple life outside of the whole adventuring thing. So that's where she is.
Elian and Dahlia, roll me real quick a history check. Just curious on this one.
History.
14.
Oh god, I can't do the alphabet. There we go. Oh Oh, fuck. That was a natural one for an 8.
You've never seen this dwarf before in your life. A lion. You're like, oh my god. Is that England? From the Vitusvale Vultures? You've seen her baseball card.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Didn't really collect it, but I've seen it.
Yeah, you know that she was like a semi-famous big leaguer.
But I do recognize that, like, Boston accent.
Oh, that was a Boston accent I was going for? I thought it was New York. I don't... I'm from the South. I don't know accents above here.
It is now a Vitusvale accent.
Super Canadian. They're all the same to me.
So y'all are in the shop. Is there anything you want to do while you're here? Look for, shop for, buy, anything like that?
I want to introduce myself to the shopkeep because they don't look like a Nestor, and just want to say hi, introduce myself.
Alright, so you don't see anyone walking around anywhere, you just hear the occasional fumble and something like crash from around the shop, and you probably think, where on earth is this sound coming from? And then she just yeets herself up onto the counter, and you see this gnome with like purple, shaggy, curly hair with like a flower crown, and she's got, you can see one yellow eye, and then she's got a monocle on the other side, and she just hops up onto the counter and is like, hi, how may I help you today?
Well, hello. Aren't you fancy? I love your monocle. Where'd you get
Thank
it?
you. It's the only reason I can see you. To be perfectly honest, I don't remember. I found this a very long time ago, and I don't even know if it's the right prescription anymore, but I can see you well enough, so that's alright with me.
But it's the only way you can see. Did you forget about your other eye?
I have it so that one of my eyes is a lot worse than the other. Like, this one is completely fine, but the other one, oh, this one's fucked. I can't see anything.
Fair enough. Well, to your good eye. Howdy.
Hi! What are you here for today? I can help you out with some potions, some vials of acid, I have some books. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty new here. I don't really know my way around, but I can try and help you find anything to the best of my abilities right now.
Well, that's not a problem. I'm kind of just browsing, and if you're new, we could probably browse together and see what your shop has.
Smash! You hear from the basement a bunch of like tearing and fumbling and like creaking. We're gonna cut to the basement.
What's that? Do you have someone here working with you?
No, but there's some boxes down there that I haven't opened yet, and I was really tempted to open them this morning, but I figured, no, sod it, I'll come open up the shop. Let's go open them now. Now you're here with me. Let's do it. I'm really excited.
I'm gonna draw my dagger because that didn't sound like just a box dropping. That sounded like movement. So
there might be an animal that I didn't know about. I wasn't given instructions.
Do you guys need help or something? That does not sound like it was a good sound coming from that basement there.
Yeah, the more the merrier. Come with us.
All right, yeah. She puts down like the length of rope that she was like inspecting thoroughly, and follows into the basement.
And before you get a chance to get down there, we'll cut down there. Trevor, first of all, roll me 2d4.
Oh, that's a great start.
Yeah.
It's 3 and a 3 and a 4. That's not bad.
Oof. You slam into this space, into a wall, into like a stone wall. Take 7 points of damage. You feel a bunch of like nudging on you, and things pushing on you, and you look up. You have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
You're half elf. So you look up. You're in a room. It's a very small room, maybe 10 feet by 20 feet. There's a crate on the ground. One of the walls is wood, and the other 3 are like rough stone. Where did you come from? What are you doing here? Tell me a bit about what just happened.
Yeah. So as he kind of sparks on in, he looks at a little watch that has this green like energy and magic coming off of it, and as he looks down, he just goes, You know, I'm kind of getting sick and tired of the whiplash. And he just kind of rubs his face for a second and says, right, I mean, come on, Rosario, isn't it fair to say that I did nothing wrong to do that? It's one of those. Okay. Wait, does the recording thing still on?
Can you do me a favor? You're a little quiet. Is it possible to come a little closer to your mic?
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, sorry. So he's like tapping at his watch, doing different things. As for those who haven't seen, he is a half elf with he looks about the height and age of someone maybe in college, you know? Clean shaven, has not gotten his any sort of thing yet. Brown hair, green eyes, a green hoodie, and a cool brown jacket. He has this cool green watch, and he seems to be talking to it as if there was someone on the other line, and he's just kind of realized that they're not there anymore. He's just come from one of his other adventures somewhere in the multiverse, and is now realizing he might be alone on this one.
Is there anything you want to do? Roll me. How about this? Roll me a quick perception check.
Okay. It's an 8.
You're in a room that appears to have no doors. Like I said, there's a crate next to you that has like silver latches on it. Stone wall, wood wall on one side. Is there anything you'd like to do before the other three rush downstairs?
Yeah. He's looking to see if there's like a little red light somewhere on there, because his watch usually records his antics. And so he's trying to see if he still has that, because he's planning to put it together as a podcast when he gets home.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
yeah.
if that usually works, then it works.
I will also say he just kind of looks at him and says, well, okay, I think I gotta go for more of the first person this time. No fourth wall breaks. And then upon like hearing footsteps coming down the stairs, he just kind of looks around and just goes like, someone to hide. I don't even know what this place is yet. Did I end up in a dungeon? This might be the first time I'm in a dungeon. That's kind of silly. Anyway, hiding. And he's gonna go find a place to hide.
You hide. You kind of just crouch into the corner. It is pitch black in here. There is no light whatsoever. So you feel like you're relatively well hidden. The three of you run downstairs. I'm actually going to show you, just so you know, what this looks like. So that's our little shop here. Real cute. And you're going to run down into the basement, which I will reveal to you momentarily. You go... so this is the little door to the basement over here. Give me a second. Let me reveal things, and this will be the basement. I have things hidden because I didn't know where we were going to go first. Please hold. I got this. I need an assistant so bad. Okay.
Got this.
Totally friggin' got this, y'all. Don't judge me. Okay, so you walk over here. You walk down these stairs over here. There's a little storage room with a bunch of other stuff in it that we were talking about. And then you go into the basement.
Nice.
And this is what you see. You don't see anybody down here. I will just bring your tokens down there with me.
But Stella, I see movement because I have 60 feet of dark vision.
I mean, you do. But all around you are just plain wood walls. You don't see any movement. Actually, roll me a perception check.
Okay. 11.
You don't see any movement at all. There is like a torch in this room lighting it up. This seems to just be like a storage room. Wood walls all around except for this one over here, which is just kind of like crude stone. What do you want to do?
As we would have walked into the room, did you say that we came down a flight of stairs to get here, or
Yes.
did we just like walk through the back?
Yes. So like over here are the stairs you came down.
Okay.
Yeah, so Dahlia would have jumped down from the counter and ran through to the back and then checked to make sure the others were following her. And the attire that you see her in is these like greyish leathers with like turquoisey straps and pads, like shoulder and knee pads all over them. Like she looks like she's prepared for something definitely other than shopping. And as she kind of bounds like down the stairs, she's got these like big heavy buckle boots that just like you can hear like the jingling of the metal with every step. And as we walk down, she's just chattering to you about the things that she thinks she might find down here, and she's just really excited because she hasn't gotten to have a proper look yet.
So you're in a room. There's a little stack of crates here. There's a stack of crates here. There's a little shelf here with a bunch of bottles. A lot of them are empty. There's a handful in here that looks like there might be 1 or 2 healing potions and some other potions. You're not sure what's in there, but you don't see anybody down here. If everybody wants to roll me a perception check, you can.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
It's okay, me neither.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm better at that than I thought. I got a 15.
That was a 3.
I quit. That's awesome. I got incredibly lucky.
Well, I did better with the second check. I got an 18.
Nice.
Okay, so with a 16 or an 18, you do. What do you hear with that? You hear a little bit of rustling, like skittering on the other side of the wall.
Sounds like rats, but that crash was way too loud for it to just be rats knocking something over. There's got to be something down here.
You want me to swing at it with my hammer and see if I can break in?
Probably
I can
not,
do that.
because then there's just more glass and whatnot on the ground.
Oh, okay. Well,
And you might hit
Yeah.
one of us if you can't see in the dark.
Yeah, also
I do
please
have
don't-
dark vision. I'm a mountain dwarf.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, also please don't break anything. I've only been working here for like 2 days, and I really wish not to get fired if that's alright. Thank you.
Shaffer, you hear a conversation on the other side of the wall from where you are.
Huh. Alright, well, that's definitely something. Did I hear what they said?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Crit.
Oh, okay, yeah, you heard that whole conversation of somebody saying, should I start swinging my hammer around? And somebody else saying, please
Yeah.
don't break all my shit.
The thing you just hear him just go, I'm not a rat! I'm a half-elf!
And
That
if you say
sounds
that
like
pretty loud,
something.
you
Oh.
hear a voice behind the wood wall, sort of to the north if you're looking at this way.
That sounds like something a rat would say.
If rats could talk in this universe, I'm actually gonna be very impressed.
Okay, I expected animals. Are there people in here? Are you kidding me? This is not what I signed up for when I took over the shop.
Well, they said half elf, so are you also a half rat?
You know, it depends on what you call a rat, actually.
Well, maybe you should come out and show yourself and we can decide.
Wait, am I the threat here?
I don't know, you might be half a rat.
I know. You know what? Okay. How do I get? There's wall. There's lots of wall.
For all I know right now is that you're a sentient wall, and I don't even know why I know the word sentient.
It's a very
Must-
impressive word. You'll be very great in Scrabble. Oh, that dimension really know what that is. Sorry, still getting used to this.
You all hear slam, slam, slam from upstairs.
Upstairs. Oh,
I'm the boss. Where should I be? Should I go up there? I want to stay and watch this. Ah! What should I do? I want to know what happens. I'm placing a lot of combat power on a rat. I need to find out what happens next.
Dahlia, do you want to call up to see if that's a customer or if it's a threat?
She looks really sad for a moment when she realizes that she has to go and do this. It's like, alrighty then, and she kind of bounds up the stairs, going as quickly as she can to go and deal with this, and then come back.
So you go upstairs. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Another character with dumped wisdom. Let's go. Oh, that was an 18.
You notice that where the window was, all the glass is smashed in, and there's now like a steel plate across the window.
Guys, I think we're being boarded in. Shit. I quickly run back down the stairs.
You run back down.
What did we do? The place is being boarded up. I wasn't prepared for this outcome. Fuck.
Okay, not looking to die in here. I'll come back to the rat. I'm gonna run back upstairs to see why we're being boarded in.
You run back upstairs. What do you want to look for?
Person or creature who is boarding us in.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. 16.
You sense no movement. You also see that like there's a steel plate across where the window used to be, and all the glass is smashed in. Sort of like the steel plate came in, and with all its force, the glass sort of broke and fell in. You look at the front door, and you notice like this is sort of like a rickety, big green like barn door. You know, think of like a cool like farmer's market thing with the big green door, but there's like little holes in it, right? You can kind of see through, and you can see that it looks like there's a steel plate on the outside of the door as well.
Okay, it's probably useless, but I give a shoulder to the door and see if I can try and budge it.
You give a shoulder to the door, it doesn't budge. By the way, the door swings inwards, just so you know.
Okay. I swing it open and give a shoulder to the steel.
You open the door, it swings inwards just fine. Give me a strength check.
That did nothing. It is steel, in fact.
Steel.
That was an 8.
Yeah. It kind of hurts your shoulder a little.
Yeah. Okay. I guess next I call for England and Dahlia and say, like, the rat's not really our biggest problem right now. We need to figure out what's going on up here.
Yeah, I'm sure the rat situation will figure itself out.
It's trapped in a wall. It can't figure its way out, so we're fine right now.
Exactly.
Rat has access to fire magic.
You're a really impressive rat, but I gotta go see what's going on with a lion and yeah. So
yeah, we could use your hammer right now.
yeah, she goes up the stairs and like has like her hammer like, you know, like a baseball bat. This is a pen, but you know.
It's close. You come on upstairs and they point out that there is now a steel plate covering the window and the door. The door is still openable, but it's yeah. In both cases, it was just outside.
This should not be here. This is not any way to welcome people into your establishment. So she takes her big old warhammer and just swings. Do you want me to just do
Door?
at the steel plate?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an attack.
Okay, cool. That is going to be it's a 27 with a nat 20.
Yeah, I mean, it hits and it hits hard. Roll me damage.
Let's see. This should be bludgeoning damage. That's going to be 12 bludgeoning damage.
Well, did you double the dice for your crit?
I rolled 2d8. I just rolled straight from from
D&D Beyond? Okay.
Yeah.
You smash with all your might into this steel door. It leaves like a bit of a scratch.
Usually a hit like that would have got me a home run. This does not feel right. Is there any kind of yeah?
I might be able to do a thing here. Hang on. She jumps up onto the counter as hard as she can, and then she thinks to herself for a moment, like, wait, remind me, how do I do magic? And then she kind of remembers how to do it, and she fires an acid arrow towards where the door is.
Go ahead and does the door do a save, or is that an attack roll?
That's to hit. So
Wait,
I'm
do
gonna
I?
roll
I
that.
got it. I dive out of the way. Holy shit!
She
Okay.
did have a big introduction.
Yeah, that was a 5 plus 7, so that was a 12.
The arrow hits the door and just kind of falls to the ground. Doesn't really seem to do any damage because it's a steel door.
Okay.
Even though it's acid?
On steel? Yeah.
Is the acid eating the floor where the arrow fell? For tunneling out?
Not really.
Okay.
It's like a stone floor, so acid doesn't.
Okay.
Stone floor. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it, that usually works.
Why are you firing arrows of acid at your doors? Anyway, we gotta figure something else out.
Is there like any? I'm asking as Amber. Is there any? Is there any like inscription on the door, or would that be something that we could check for, or somebody?
Yeah. Roll me an
Okay.
investigation check on the door.
Oh boy, please. Oh no, that's bad. That's a 5. Somebody else do it.
I'll take it. Let's see.
I'll go over and have a look as well. Dahlia will just be squinting from a low level, looking at it with a monocle, like.
It's only an 11. I think we scratched it a little too much to see if there's anything there.
Dahlia, do you want to stand on my shoulders so that maybe you can be a little bit taller and you can get a better look?
That would be really helpful, thank you.
Yeah, and I like, hup.
Okay, straight roll, that was a 16.
Okay. There is not on the inside of the door is sort of carved. It looks like somebody maybe who was bored in here carved some like vines and stuff. On the outside of the door is carved Nestors, Nectars, and Niceties. Why do I name things like this? And then there's like 4 sort of like circular carvings into it, and then some more like vines and stuff sort of hanging off that.
Wait, so this is on the steel one, right? Not the
No.
wooden.
There's nothing on the steel door. Sorry. I think
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's nothing carved in the steel. No. You just gotta leave this person in the basement. I mean, you do what you want, but
No, we need to, we've got a rat, and we're stuck in a trap with the rat, so...
I have an idea. Do you guys want to go deal with the rat? And I might be able to do something with this door.
Yeah,
Not
that-
asking.
Sure, because we don't know if the rat is still a threat, and it doesn't seem to be that there's any immediate threat up here, so you'll be okay for now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can handle myself.
Just holler if you can't.
The rat did say it knew how to use fire, so that is a little bit that is concerning.
Yeah, but my hands with daggers are faster, so let's go.
Ooh. I like the sound of that.
so you go back downstairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You go back downstairs. It is as I showed you. I will bring up the map as soon as you need any information there. Just let me know. But basically, I just like look at your faces bigger. But you've come downstairs. There's like a shelf in front of you, a wooden wall in front of you, some crates stacked.
And the voice that we were speaking with, is it coming from behind that stone wall or one of the wooden walls? One of
Wooden
the wooden
walls.
walls.
Okay.
Okay. So England, if you're down to help me move some of the niceties and potions out of the way, I think it's hammering time and we knock out the wall.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite time of day. Yeah. So, yeah, she definitely is very, very happy to move stuff around.
Yeah, so
Okay,
we move the niceties out of the way, out of harm's reach, and then we go at the wall.
Okay, roll me an attack.
Heck yes. All right, that is going to be a 19.
Oh,
Very
I mean that hit the wall, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you say anything, or do you just like move the shelf and then start hacking at the wall?
Move the shelf and I go, all right, Brat, whatever's in there, I would watch your head because this is... Listen, I'm not good with words. And so... That was 9 damage.
9 damage. You have cut a hole in this wooden wall. You haven't smashed through yet with a 9, but you can kind of like get an eye in and look inside if you want to.
I don't think I'm tall enough to look in this hole.
I can take a look.
I mean, you made the hole, so it's not going to be well above your heads.
Oh,
probably,
yeah,
but...
duh, Amber, God. Maybe I've had the -1 modifier this entire time.
Do mountain dwarves have dark vision?
Yeah, they do.
Okay,
60 feet.
So you can look inside this hole. You see inside with dark vision, there is a sort of young half-elf standing there in a hoodie, with a sort of like contraption of the like you've never seen before on his wrist. Kind of just like standing there a bit dumbfounded, not sure what's going on.
You don't look like some sort of rat. You look like a person.
I've been saying it for like the last 5 minutes.
Oh.
I've been bluntly transparent about this.
Well, good to know. Hi, I'm England Thundergrip. It's nice to meet you. And you are?
Hi. The name's Trevor Van Trost, but Chef is fine.
Excellent. I guess we're here to get you out of this wall today. And can I hit it again?
Yeah, for sure. Great.
Okay.
So we're that kind of party. We're just hitting walls. Cool.
Listen.
Okay, I'm into
Why
it.
not? But we ask for consent first.
Do well. Roll, just for funsies, roll to hit. Just because fun things happen if you roll a 1 or a 20. You're gonna hit.
Well, I rolled a 25, but yeah.
Not nat or anything?
Not
okay.
nat,
Yeah,
no.
fine. Go ahead, roll me damage.
Hell yeah. Let's do that thing. Oh no, that's only 5 damage. Hold on.
Because this is just a wood wall. With a few more smashes, you get through, or at least get through enough where the two of you and Trevor can just start sort of like peeling the wood away. It takes you maybe 5 minutes or so, but you've gotten through this wall by just, smashing it. Great. Love it.
My apologies to Nesta for breaking this wall.
Yeah, Dahlia, you hear like probably about, by the time they get through, like 4 or 5 like smashes into this shop that you were supposed to take care of. It's fine.
While they were doing that, would I have been able to try and do something to deal with this steel thing on the outside?
Absolutely. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try and cast heat metal on it and see if that does anything.
Okay, cool.
I'm not sure if it applies enough damage to potentially melt it, but we'll still see. Yeah, so that's... choose a manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon or a suit of heavy or medium metal armor. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell. So cast that!
So
Okay.
you cast that, and you can see that like a section of the door starts sort of like turning color a little bit, and you can tell that it's heated, but it's not, destroying it or anything, but definitely it's hot as hell, and if somebody touched that, that would be a problem. But it doesn't appear to be destroying the door in any way.
Hey! What is your problem? There are people in here, you sickos! Let us out! And then she hears the smashing from downstairs. It's like, oh, fuck. And she runs in to see what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
I said don't smash up the shop!
You run downstairs, and you now smashed through, so you kind of see this is going on.
What the fuck, guys?
There is a huge hole in the wall, sort of like right here, that is smashed through, and now you're down here, and you see on the other side here, there's sort of like a box that seems to be with a bunch of like silver latches on it, and then a few more crates off to the side, and there's this young half-elf dude just being like, hey, what's up?
as Dahlia gets downstairs, she runs down the stairs, looks at everything, and you see this vein kind of like twitching in her forehead, and she's like, "Oh, my boss is gonna kill me." And then she just like bends over to like catch her breath a little bit. She's got her hands on her knees. And it's just like, I'm okay. Just not used to this much running around.
Hey Dahlia, we found a secret room here with a guy in it.
I walk through and I'm like, huh, you don't look like a rat.
That's what I said.
Why did everyone think it? Okay, are rats? Do rats talk in your world? Like
Not really, but they do scurry in the walls.
World? There are other worlds?
Oh, I don't have time for all of this. Okay, short answer, yes. Shorter answer, the Feywild is proven out. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Oh,
I would say actually, if you mentioned the Feywild, all three of you roll me an Arcana check.
Good. Another roll I'm gonna fail. Shut up! I got a nat 20.
Oh my god! Amazing. Okay.
Well, a nat 20, but with a -1, so a 19.
Still.
I got my second natural one of the night for an 8.
Okay.
Got 7.
Okay. All three of you have heard the word Feywild before, and you know it's a place that exists. Amber, you have been to the. England. You have been to the Feywild once. One time when you won the World Series, they hired like all the security and took you to the Feywild as like the championship prize. And you had a 4-day weekend in this really like protected area of the Feywild, and it blew your dang mind.
Oh yeah, they told me about that place once. They told me not to say my name or anything, but I mean, I thought that was the whole point of winning the World Series, was to tell everyone who I was, but I guess not.
the World Series.
Listen, okay. Well, tell me what's going on with the Feywild? It's a place of magnificent magics and such.
It was an example to prove that there are other places outside of this.
Trevor, I must ask, do you guys have baseball in your rat world?
we do. I'm just more. Okay, I'm gonna be bluntly transparent. The last couple places I've been in don't even know. Have a hard time knowing what a ball is, like in general. So the fact we're caught up to baseball is a little, gotta give props.
Welcome to the bottom world, my friend.
This might be my favorite place so far. I'll get back to it.
Not to spoil the niceties about talking about baseball, it's a fun game, but we had to break into this room. How did you get into this room, and why are you in this room?
Oh yeah, that's the good point.
So I can't really control the thing. That's the trade-off. So I was leaving my last spot, and then I ended up here. I hate to admit it, but I really don't know. Your guess as to why I'm here is as good as my own. Is there any sort of weird problem that might need helping? That tends to be a thing.
Well, you showed up, and then if you go upstairs with us, you'll see that something or someone has locked us into the shop with steel plates. Quick question.
Yes.
You don't really know why you're here, but you must know why you left your last world.
Oh, I gotta get home.
The last world wasn't home.
No. I'm still working this thing out. One of these days, I'll figure out how it works, and I'll get home. Until then, I'm just kind of bouncing around and making my way, and eventually it'll all work itself out. And because it's multiversal time stuff, I'm kind of banking on the fact that it'll be like I haven't even left. It's kind of what I'm banking on.
Everybody roll me a perception check.
Oh, gladly.
Oh, Love
my
that.
god, are you kidding me? That was another natural one!
Oh
I saw that
man.
pop up on the screen.
Same.
Refresh. I don't know. There's something wrong.
That's a 4.
22.
Okay.
I got a 6. So
So you all are talking, and you're like, "Who is this dude? Where the fuck did you come from? How did you get in this closed-in room? What's happening?" But our little elven roguish ears, you hear just a barely, but a bit of a in the box, in the crate, on the floor.
Trevor, did you bring this crate with you?
No, so far I haven't been able to bring anything outside of what's on my person.
Okay. There might be an actual rat. I hear scurrying inside this crate. There's something in there.
If your rats can talk and they've heard you call me a rat this whole time, they might not be happy.
Feel a little insulted. I think we need to investigate what's in the crate, because there's too much weirdness going on right now.
Someone want to smash it? Well, we can't smash the crate. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I could have took knock, but I thought that was boring. So if anyone's got a way to open crates.
You notice, I'm just gonna give this to you, but the lid on the crate is just like slightly open.
I mean, have you tried taking it off?
Everything's really weird today, so I'm really untrusting of everything right now. I want to check for traps on the crates.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation check.
Okay. Ugh. 9.
Well, you can tell it doesn't seem to be trapped.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be trapped. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna lift the lid off.
You lift the lid. A little, like, purple, shiny thing flies by you and up into the corner.
What in the fuck?
What is this place? Where are we? Who are you? What's going on? What is this place? Where are we? What is it? Where are we? It's really dark here. I don't like it here. Can you send me back now? I don't like it here. Where are we?
Can I make a check to see if I know what this thing is?
Yeah, roll me a nature check.
Because I feel like my character would know, but at the same time, the dice aren't really doing their justice, so... Are you kidding me?
If it's a nat 1, I'm not counting it. Just like refresh your sheet or something. There's gotta be a glitch. You can't roll 4 in a row. Come on. That's absurd.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that was a 5 plus 7. That was a 12.
okay.
It's not a natural 1.
You're pretty sure it's fairly unmistakable that this is a pixie, which is pretty fucked.
Wow. What? Where did you come from?
Me? Where did you come from? I'm not supposed to be here. What do you mean, where did I come from? Where am I now?
Neither am I. I'm only taking over the shop for a few days. I don't know what the hell Nestor was doing before I arrived.
What shop? Who's Nestor?
I don't think that's what they meant.
Ew. You guys want to explain? I'm getting kind of confused now.
Would I have seen pixies from the Feywild?
Yes, that is the only place you probably would have seen it.
Okay. But aren't you from the Feywild or something like that?
Should I guess this one?
Of course I'm from the Feywild. Where are you from?
I'm from here, Asterie. Well, yeah, Asterie.
I don't know what that means. What's that?
It's a place.
Where is it? In the world.
In this plane of existence.
I don't have a name for the planet. Sorry about that, y'all.
God, Stella.
It's here.
The baseball.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Baseball.
Pixie from the Feywild.
What's the last thing you remember?
I was just at home. I was in sort of like near by the tree where I was like living, and then I was going to visit my friends, and then all of a sudden, and then I was in this box, and then now I'm talking to you. I don't like this place. Can you send me back now?
I'm not that powerful, unfortunately.
Trevor, you talk about going to other worlds and shit. Why don't you take us back to her world?
I'm not a good enough wizard to do that on command. I need the watch, and it only takes whatever's on my person, and I don't know how to control it.
Well, why don't you just hold the pixie? I don't see the big deal in that.
It's not that simple.
I mean, if she stands on your head, technically she's on your person.
That's
I'm
true.
aware. I could just as easily end up in a plane of, like, I could easily end up in your world's version of the Hells, is the problem.
Oh no, I don't want to go there. And the pixie flies past you and up the stairs.
Dahlia's gonna follow her, and she's gonna see if there are any books upstairs that look like an inventory sort of thing, and just try and see if she can find any log that might explain why this pixie is here.
I feel like in the day before that you spent here kind of poking around, this place is the opposite of having an inventory. It is the most disorganized place you've ever seen, but you can definitely have a look around for a particular kind of book. You're looking for a book on what? On like traveling between planes, on Feywild?
Does he have a return receipt? Or no, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'll see if
How
they
much
have
tax
any
did you pay on your
of those
pixie?
kind of books.
Sorry, what kind of book?
I'll see if they have any books about like planar travel in the Feywild, because apparently, in all her intelligence and such, she knows nothing about this pixie or the place that she comes from. So, time to do some reading.
Go ahead and roll me a investigation check.
Go. That is a 15.
Okay. You find a book that is about creatures in the Feywild. And it's an old tattered book. It looks like it's been passed through hands, and it's mostly a listing of, 100 creatures you can find in the Feywild. And there are things like satyrs and pixies and sprites and hags and all kinds of things with a little description about what each creature does and usually looks like. And you confirm that this is definitely a pixie from the Feywild.
Yeah, she starts flicking through the book and keeps looking up at the pixie and is like, no. Okay, you're not that. Oh, okay, found you. You're right here. Let's see, how do we get you home? And she begins reading to see, like, what kind of information there might be, like, on the pixie. And, is there any way to just, like...
You read that pixies are generally very sort of tricksy. And they like to play tricks and gags, and they're very playful, and sometimes they like to fuck with you. They have some charm magic, but they're not very strong. You just basically read about what a pixie is, not necessarily about, like, this thing is not about creating, planar travel or anything like that.
She furrows her brow, closes the book, looks up at the pixie, and is like, hey, did you put that steel trap outside? Did you lock us in here?
What's a steel trap?
I'm gonna say that as a no. Guys, what do we do?
Oh yeah, they're not really keen to like steel and iron and stuff in the Feywild. That's another thing I learned.
Oh.
Everybody, once again, roll me a perception check.
Wow, that was beautiful. An 8.
That was a 6.
19. Okay. That's the highest roll. So Trevor, you kind of like start looking around the shop and are the first to sort of say, what's behind that door? There's a door, so you walk in, there's the green door that you walked in. Well, not you, the other people.
Yeah.
And then there's a door sort of directly to the right of that goes down the stairs, and that's where you came up from the basement. And then there's one more door just past that has been closed this whole time. And you kind of point that out to the group and ask, what's behind door number 3?
Is there a back door? Can we get out of here after all? Dahlia runs full pelt towards it.
Dahlia, you know that door goes to the bedroom that I told you about earlier. So it's a bedroom. You haven't poked around it a ton yet, but there is another room in here. I'll let you know.
Hey, Dahlia, you want to bring 3 strangers to the bedroom that you don't really know much about?
Sure, sounds like a perfect night.
A whole other story.
This is a very different adventure than I was anticipating.
Because this is going until late at night, baby.
Dahlia, roll me a straight intelligence check.
Oh, great. That's meant to be what I'm good at, but we'll see. Oh my! Did you guys see that? That was another natural one for a
Oh my
5.
god.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do something about this. I'm going to chronal shift. I can do 2 of these per long rest. It's part of the chronomancer thing. For those who don't know, it's from the Wildmount book. It's from the Wildmount book.
Spicy.
So you can exert limited magical control over the flow of time around a creature. As a reaction, after you're a creature you can see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can force them to re-roll.
What you mean? Another natural one, motherfuckers!
Yeah. Actually just like looks around and just goes, oh, we're not doing this again.
Yeah, that was a 19 plus 4, so 23.
Great. So this is what happens. You start walking towards the bedroom door, and you almost touch the handle, and then you're like, wait. I could have sworn this door was open earlier.
Guys, I think there might be someone else here. And unless rats can open doors, I don't think it's a rat.
God damn it, I'm not gonna try making friends anymore. This is what I get when I try to say hello to people. Trapped, meaning talking rats, and then people doing bad things in closed bedrooms. I'm done with this.
Yeah, this is not.
Just so you
This
know.
does not seem like the town that I'm gonna be, making my field of dreams in.
Aw.
Although, who knows?
Who
We're
knows?
still early on.
Who knows?
If it makes you feel any better, I'm probably about to get fired on my second day.
Well, you do have a massive hole in the basement, so
I could probably call someone to fix it up nice and easy.
I'd really appreciate
Cool.
that.
I
Thank
know
you.
a guy.
But anyway,
okay. So
should we
I'm
prepare?
getting antsy just not having any answers, and we need to move one way or the other. I say everyone get prepared. We're gonna kick down the bedroom door and see what's on the other side.
Yeah.
Have to do a fight. I'm in.
Or we could open it to save on damage that Delia has to deal with later. But either way, we're going through.
Lion, because you're rogue, I'm going to give you this one for free. Well, not for free, but I'm going to have you do an investigation check on the door.
I have only one more chronal shift, so
can I assist her and just poke? I'll lie down on the floor and see if I can see underneath the door. Are there any feet running about or whatever?
I would love that. I need it because that was not a good roll.
Okay, you get to roll again because Dahlia's doing the help action.
Cool.
Just midget things.
Investigation. Well, that was better. That's a 17.
Okay, so you kind of are about to start suggesting knocking the door down, and then you're like, hold on. You take a look. This door is definitely locked, but it's not trapped.
Oh.
I didn't lock that.
Can I narrow down the sounds that I'm hearing on the other side of the door? Is it rustling? Is it
Did
conversation?
anybody say there was sounds? Roll me a perception check if you want to see. Put your sort of ear close to the door.
I imagine that I have a little hook of keys for this place, for the basement and the front door and the bedroom and stuff. Can I pull that out and start to sift through all these keys?
You actually did not, because Nestor just disappeared. They were a weird old person that nobody really talked to. They just disappeared one day. There's no keys left. So somebody came and changed the locks on the front door, but that's all you had a key for.
Huh. I rolled a 17 for perception.
You don't hear anything.
Well, it's thick wall then. Okay. Don't hear anything. Are you folks ready? The door's locked, so we can't be nice about it. We gotta knock it down.
I mean, you can try to unlock the door. That is a thing that a rogue is pretty
could.
good at.
I could, but I really like my new friend England, and I like the smashing.
Right? Yeah.
Oh. I mean,
Dahlia just cries in the corner and is like, do what you must.
I'm really sorry for the thing that's about to leave this character's mouth. It's not the only thing I could smash, baby. All right, so.
That's the game of life.
So it's
All
one
right.
of those worlds.
You're not sorry. Okay.
I'm not sorry. I don't get to play horny on main characters ever. So all right. So hell yeah, I smashed through it. I got a 24.
Great. Give me a damage roll just for funsies.
Yeah. Let's go. Huh. That is a 10 with this warhammer, but no, I won't burn superiority die on this now.
Once again, this will take you 2 or 3 smashes, but it is just a wood door as well, and you get inside, and the little pixie in the corner is like, "Oh my goodness, why are you breaking things? What is happening? I don't like this place."
Oh no! This is it was locked, and
That means
we
you're
needed
not
to get
supposed
in.
go inside if it's locked.
no, we lost the key.
I think you're lying to me.
Do you want to
I
get
would
out of
never
here
lie
or
to
not?
you.
I think you're lying to me again.
Oh no.
But you've smashed the door, and I will give you the Wii map so you can see where you are. So this is sort of the place there. Now you can sort of see everywhere in this shop, so to speak. There's a little bedroom. That's the basement you went down. So if you need to go back into the basement, it's over here. So that's where you are. I put a fire in the hearth, but unless you lit it, there is no currently fire in the hearth, just so you know. And that's where you are. So I'm gonna say England was, not everybody at once, just England was, oh my god, there we go. And smash through the door, you're there. Everybody else, I imagine, is just sort of behind her. What do you want to do?
I stand away from the door and I just go, all right, well, Dahlia, you're the one that knows this place best. I trust you to go in first, see what's going on.
While you were smashing down the door, you know the gif of the dog in the burning building that's just smiling?
This is fine.
It's fine.
This is all
Everything's
fine.
fine. She's just kind of got that look while the tears like running down her face, and as you say this, she's like, "Oh yeah, back to work." And she wipes a tear away, and then she pulls out a sling from her side, and she just kind of like readies it behind her, and then like pushes the door a little bit, fully expecting to just get jumped on at any moment.
You push the door and you sort of like, stick your head in. Nothing happens.
Do I see anything from my tiny height?
From what?
From my measly 3 feet
Oh, from
high?
that tiny. Yeah. Okay, so you look inside. There's a bunch of books on the floor. There's a bed. There's a nightstand with a book and a piece of paper on it. There is like a rug on the floor. There is a shelf with a bunch of crap on it. And then once you look in sort of your right, there's a stone statue of sort of like what looks like just a humanoid form that's in sort of like a robe, holding what looks like it's really just a round sort of disc, but you can sort of tell that it's meant to be a full moon because in the other hand there's what is like sort of a stone star.
She marvels at the statue for a moment and then remembers that she saw a piece of paper on the bedside table and is like, oh, and runs over to read it as if thinking maybe he left like a goodbye note or like a will or something if he went off to die in the woods.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to tell me exactly how you walk over there. Not to be too sus about it, as the kids say.
I'm a kid and I still don't
I
like
feel like knowing her and basically being the excitable child thing that she is, she just runs over there without a care in the world. Like she's probably already forgotten completely about intruders or whatever.
You run over there. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Gotcha. Dexterity! That is an 11.
There is an explosion from underneath you. You felt as you stepped on this rug something lower and click, and fire just blows out at you, and you topple back about 10 feet. Let's play Dungeons and Dragons. You take 8 points of fire damage and another 1 point from being sort of thrown across the room.
Okay.
Trevor's gonna immediately run over to where Dahlia is because, nightmare scenario.
Sorry, where did you run over to?
Where Dahlia is.
Okay, so that was there. You run in over to where Dahlia is. We need to do this one now, and you run over there. You're good where you are.
She's really pouty now. She's just like, guys, I'm not so sure I want to run this guy's shop anymore. He seems kind of like a dick.
Trevor helps you up if you want the help, and then afterwards just kind of goes like, "Yeah, this whole place is not giving me good energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Did you guys give me your names?"
I mean, I don't think that happened.
She looks up at you and is just like, my name's Dahlia.
Oh no, you're in the presence of a pixie. You do not want to be just giving your names out willy-nilly like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, my name is Ginger. I really still, I don't know if you missed it, but I really don't want to be here. Carry on.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
make an insight check to see whether or not she's really being serious about not stealing our names?
Roll me an insight check.
Got ya. That is a 3.
I am about to use my second thermal resting on Dahlia again.
What was that?
Am I about to do the thing I think I'm about to do?
Do not do that again. No, I'm gonna keep rolling like this all night. Do not do that again.
I'll roll an insight.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a 16.
You know from your time in the Feywild that pixies can be tricksters, but usually when they're alone in a place like this, they have no reason to.
Okay, so she's just kind of intimidated. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sorry for doubting you, Ginger. Thank you for sharing your name. I'm England.
Stella, just a quick question. Is this room lit, or are we using dark vision right now?
It's a little bit lit from the torches that were lit in the main room, so it's just dim. You're welcome to light a torch. Just assume overhead you can light a lantern and it'll be fully lit, but right now it's in dim light from whatever light is filling in from the main room.
Okay. I guess since we're being nice and we don't think that everyone's a trickster, I'm a lion.
No, you're a half elf.
I'm a half elf. I am. We could be related.
You're from different planes of existence, but maybe.
In that case, we better
Trevor's
not do the spicy night.
Trev had the grin of haha, and then when they were like, "Yes, I am," I have
Well, I'm not worried about having a spicy night with my possible cousin, because Trevor didn't ask, England did, so.
I'm just here. Is the thing?
I'm just here. You're just observing all of our chaos.
I've been in this universe for a collective 10 minutes.
So we just had an explosion. One of our people got knocked down. One of our other people had to help them up. The room is dimly lit, so I'm going to bring a torch in to light the overhead lantern. But before I do, I hand the torch to Trevor, and I check for a trap on the lantern.
Oh, okay. So you carry a torch in and you look up. Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. That's a sad 9.
It doesn't appear to be trapped.
Oh.
Okay. Since I think I'm the tallest person here, I'm 5'9". How tall is everyone?
Not
4
far.
foot.
3 foot.
I'm in the 5s, but it's not 9.
Fair
So yes,
enough.
yes, you are.
Okay. So, can I reach
Yep.
the lantern?
Yep.
Okay, so I light the lantern to illuminate the room.
You light the lantern. It's illuminated. Dahlia, when you were over there, you did, like, as you were reaching for the note, you kind of got blew up, but you do have the note in your hands. So.
I read it.
You read the note. My
Yeah.
goodness. Shit is happening now. Get ready.
Even get the plot!
Give me plot now.
The note says, "Don't say I didn't warn you."
Oh.
Nice. What a net. Wait, could Trevor see the note because of their proximity to?
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
He just shouts out into the void, like, "Excuse me, I'm looking after your shop, you ungrateful old coot."
But also, thanks for putting the warning after the trap.
Yeah. It'd be like having a. I'm trying to think of an example that you understood. It would be a. This trail is broken due to, I don't know, whatever monster you have here sign after the broken trail. I was gonna say something about roads, but I don't know if you've gotten there yet. You do have baseball. Look, it's real difficult with these.
It's just like, I kind of feel that Nestor wouldn't be very good at a relay race. He just like would take the baton and run the other way with it, or give it to the other team.
Also,
like, very backwards with things.
you know, baseball is the multi-dimensional pastime. So
Apparently so. That's what I learned today.
England, you are still kind of out in the hallway, and you see that these two are reading a note. Align, you don't see what's on the note. England, you don't see what's on the note.
okay, I actually am very intrigued by this like stone statue, and because I, a mountain dwarf, have stone cunning, which means whenever I make an intelligence history check related to the origin of the stonework, I'm considered proficient in the history skill and add double my proficiency bonus to the check. So. I'm just gonna roll history plus 5. So hold on, let me do this real quick.
Dahlia, what if anything, do you put down the note? Do you tell the others what it says on it? Do you just stuff it in your pocket? Do you burn it in the lantern? What do you do with the note?
As she finishes reading it, she probably wouldn't think about tact or anything. Like, what she said about the old coup comment, she definitely would have said that out loud. And then, almost like one of the cast members on The Office, she kind of looks around as if she's expected to see a scrying ball, and it's just like...
There are fingers.
Yeah.
Fingers up. Yep.
Oh, it's so good to know that that's still consistent.
So, England is like quiet for a long time for the first time in this entire endeavor, as she like inspects this like stone, this stone statue, because she got a dirty 20.
Ooh, good.
And she's very, very like, I can tell by the pixels. So
You can tell by the pixels that this is indeed stone, but it's definitely enchanted in some manner.
Do I find out like what kind of enchantment it is, or like maybe who made it?
Oh gosh, who made it? You suspect that it's probably a few hundred years old, and has probably been in this place, and not moved for a good couple of years.
Okay, so this definitely was like Nestor's property. Okay. Okay. Ooh, this... Okay, I'm not real good with the magic stuff, but I do know stone just a little bit. This thing is definitely enchanted.
Dahlia tilts her head at this and is like, "Would you like me to identify it for you?"
Yeah, this thing is definitely at least a couple hundred years old. I mean, it's fine craftsman work if you ask me, but it definitely hasn't been moved around in quite some time.
Dahlia will walk over to where England is looking at the statue, and she will cast Identify.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to take 10 minutes or do it, or are you going to use a spell slot?
Do they get the same outcome?
Yeah, I think you can probably cast Identify as a ritual, or no, I don't know if artificers can, but most of the time that can be done, as far as I know.
I can do it as a ritual. I don't know if artificers can.
Yeah.
Oh, I can. I can do it if they have the ritual tag. Let me see. Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
you can take 10 minutes and do that. So while you're doing that, what is everyone else doing? Not to press the point, but I need to know who is reading the note. What happens to it?
I think if Dahlia's taking the statue, Treff will take the note. And I do think before they do, I'm going to do a thing and cast Fortune's Favor, which is another one of the Wild Mount spells. You impart latent luck on a willing creature you see within range. The chosen creature makes an attack roll, ability check, saving throw. It can dismiss the spell on itself to roll an additional d20 and choose which to use.
And they can hang on to it? It's sort of like Bardic Inspiration that they can hang on to it?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, they can hold on to it for an hour. Okay.
Perfect. Great.
So,
you said Dahlia?
yes. So I think as they walk over, they're just like, Treff just kind of like, I want to say pat their shoulder, but that might be a little weird. It was.
We've
but they
already
just,
mentioned having a spicy night. It wouldn't be that weird.
the shoulder pat followed up by like, "Hey, good luck." And they phrase it in such a like blasé way, but as they leave, they're just like, they look to the others. You don't need to know.
Be cool. Be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you read the note?
They would read. Yeah, they read through it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you read it aloud?
Yes.
You read aloud. Huh. Don't say I didn't tell you. Gung, 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 gung. The stone statue starts moving. It drops the
This doesn't
star
happen
and the
normally.
moon. I'm gonna have to have everybody roll for initiative.
Listen, if I knew that's what would have happened, I would have told everyone, but I did not know.
I'll
I don't blame you. I'm just afraid.
I'll phrase the note differently. It says, "Don't say I didn't tell you."
Oh, fuck.
That's why I had to keep checking. I'm sorry. I feel like I pressed the point so much that you would get it. Then you didn't. You just read it anyway. So, anyway,
Look, for
We
the,
all have negative intelligence. Okay.
for the Magic the Gathering aligned. For the Magic the Gathering aligned, Trevor does have a +3 intelligence, but for those aligned with the color pie, he is red to the core. Impulse.
noted. Great. So I'm gonna try and hand you things for the rest of the game. Okay. Let's put on some battle music, and what we'll do is we'll roll initiative. We'll get it all ready, and then we'll take a 5-minute break so you can
That
think
works.
about what you're about to do, and then we will do initiative. So, this stone golem, dang, rolled a pretty good initiative. Okay, Trevor, what's your initiative?
Let me look. I put it in the chat. I've used Beyond. It's 23. Oh,
23. Amazing. 23. Dang. Dahlia, what's your initiative?
16.
That's pretty good too. Dang.
the
Elias,
bot's being so
who also has a national emergency outside their house right now? with
Oh,
this
it's me.
podcast.
Listen, I live in DC. It's always a national emergency.
Okay. Sorry, I touched the cord there for real.
No, you're good.
Elian, what'd you roll for initiative?
18.
18. And then England.
Yeah, I got a 19.
19. Wow, everybody rolled super high initiatives. That's
We crushed
amazing.
initiative.
So the order is going to be Trey 4. I keep saying Trey 4 because that's what I thought it was. It's just Trevor. The Stone Golem, then England.
I did an 18, not an 8.
Oh, shit. Okay, my bad. It's great. Okay. Everyone rolled super high. Well, that's the order there. Everyone think about what you're doing with your life, and we will be back at, let's say we will start the game back at 8:35. So get a drink, get a stretch, and we will be right back.
after me.
Yeah.
welcome back, everybody. We will jump right back into the action where we left our peeps. They had been locked inside of this sort of old, wild apothecary shop. They met this half-elf who appeared in this locked-up basement room where they also found a pixie, and they have now triggered what appears to be some sort of security left behind by old Nestor, which is a clay golem in their bedroom, and we roll for initiative, so we will jump right into battle, bringing everyone back on the stream. Yes! And I will show you the map, and we'll jump right in. This is going to be close combat. Y'all are pretty dang close to each other, and we'll start at the top with Trevor.
Okay, so I am going to cast Chromatic Orb at first level, just to get a feel for what these things are going to do.
Okay. Tell me what that does.
Yes, so Chromatic Orb. I hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature I can see within range. I choose between acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder for the attack. And then I make a ranged spell attack. If it hits, they take 3d8 damage of the type I choose.
Okay. What type of damage are you choosing?
I am choosing cold.
Cold? Okay, go ahead and roll the attack.
Okay, that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, it definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, 3d8. 6 damage. There's the trade-off.
You shoot this sort of like little orb at them, and it just kind of hits them in the shoulder, and you can see it like freezes this little bit of the clay that they're made of, and like a tiny chunk of clay, like the size of maybe a D20, just to be appropriate, sort of falls off their body. Do you want to do anything else with your turn?
Let me check. Because I'm a wizard, so it's not the usual thing. Bonus actions, not really. Okay. Yeah. No. If I will say this, he will probably just kind of turn to Dahlia and just be like, you know, considering everything else today, this isn't off. This isn't not what I was expecting.
England, that's your turn.
We can't hear you if you're speaking.
Wow, amazing. It's almost like I muted myself. Muted myself manually on my mic. Amazing. So, let's see. I guess what I'm gonna do is the thing fighters do best, and hit things. So I'm gonna go right up on the our stone golem pal and bonk it. And I'm just gonna bonk, and because I'm a fighter, I get to do it twice.
Yeah, bonk twice.
I love bonking things. Ooh, that could have been gross. Okay, so let's see, that first one. Ooh, that was almost a nat 1, but it is a 15, so it's a 22 to hit.
Dang, 22 hits.
Okay, great. So we will go.
Here's the question that means nothing. Don't worry about it too much. But is your hammer magic at all?
No, it is not.
Interesting. Okay, that hits.
Okay.
Do you want to roll your second attack?
Yeah. So, okay. Yep. That is a 14 to hit.
That also hit. They both hit. Roll me some damage.
Okay, great. The first one is 7 damage. The second one is also 7 damage, so 14 damage.
You notice that when you hit this thing, a little bit of like clay dust falls off, but it doesn't seem like you did as much damage as
So, well, I'm gonna just take an action surge and just bonk it one more time, just in case. You know, it never hurts to bonk as many times as you can. So that's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And 5 damage.
Some damage.
Yeah, great. Yep, I figured as much.
Do you want to you can't really, the only place you could move right now is like you could back out the door, but you would get an attack of opportunity. Up to you.
No, I'm fine staying where I am,
Where you
because
are? Amazing.
yeah.
Okay, the stone golem is going to go. It feels a little cornered, literally backed into the wall, and it's going to go ahead and, like, you just see sort of like, its elbows rise, and then it, like, swacks Dahlia one, and it swacks England England. Oh, wow. I've been talking all day. I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my voice with my words. Okay, that's a... Oh, that's a pretty good check. Okay. That's a 25 to hit Dahlia and a 15 to hit.
Does not hit me.
Oh, dang. I'm assuming that hits Dahlia.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a die. It's 14 points of damage as it just, with its fists, like, kind of has to bend down a little bit to, like, swap you in the head. It doesn't feel great. They didn't love that. And that's its turn.
Okay, so it's to me. I don't know how much help I'm gonna be since none of my weapons are enchanted. Let's see.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
My bad.
Ooh. I'm not very smart right now. I only rolled a 2.
Yeah, okay, carry on.
Cool. So I'm gonna shoot a crossbow at it.
Yeah, go ahead. I would say move back a bit so you don't get disadvantage because you're only 10 feet away right now. So you just need to be about 20 feet back to not get disadvantage on trying to like shoot a crossbow like right here at somebody.
Yeah.
But you're fine. You're not right close to him, so or it, I guess I should say.
And I move to the left side of Trevor, so that way I'm not really shooting through people. I'm shooting around. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Perfect. Cool. So let's roll to hit.
I mean, keep in mind Dahlia's only 3 feet tall, so it's pretty easy to shoot over her head.
Nat 20 plus 7, 27. What?
Woo! Okay. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage and double the dice.
Kill. So, so that's 13.
Nice. You know, a little bit of clay again, like falls off. Doesn't you feel like your arrows usually do a little more damage than that? But yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you want to, you can dash into the shop. You still have your movement left. For your bonus action, you can, hide or something, or interact with something if there's something you want to interact with.
That was specific.
I mean,
Yeah. What is on the shelf that's in front of me?
there's all kinds of like bottles and books, clothes, cloaks, all kinds of stuff.
Cool. I want to look to see if there's like a potion I can throw at it at my next turn.
Okay. That's sort of what I gave you the intelligence check for, and we failed that first time, but we can try
Yeah.
again next turn.
Cool.
So for now, you're good. You can move more if you want to, or you can stay where you are.
Am I close enough to the shelf?
Yeah, you're right next.
Okay, then I'm fine where I am.
Dahlia, you're up.
Dahlia is just taking the hit and she's looking up at this thing pretty bewildered, like, guys, this doesn't normally happen when I cast Identify! And she's a bit freaked out right now. She doesn't really know what to do. I have a question about artificer infusions because I have never played an artificer, so I have no idea, but can I do those as an action? Because it doesn't say on my sheet.
Yes. Oh my god. As an action, yeah, you just have... they're basically your spells. So they act as if they're spells. So you have however many you have for whatever, and you can just do them. It's like you have, I don't know, some like acid and some flower petals, and you smash them together and make a thing. Like, I think that's basically how it works.
Yeah, okay. I can see that England's weapon isn't being as effective as it could be against this thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, I look up at, I'm sorry, I've forgotten your character's pronouns. Is it she, her?
England?
For me? Yeah, she, her.
Okay, just wanted to check. She
Appreciate that.
she looks up at you and is just like, "May I?" And is just trying to reach for your weapon. I don't know how close it is. She reaches for it and she casts, or does the enhanced weapon artificer infusion. This magic weapon grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. The bonus. That last bit's not relevant, ignore that. But yeah, you get +1, and I think it becomes magical.
Amazing.
Oh my god, I've never played with an artificer before, so now, yeah, all right, let's
I've
do
also
this.
never played an artificer, so let's fucking do this.
Or does it, just out of curiosity, is it now that forever? Or is there a time? Is there a duration?
So the infusion lasts until I think I either end it or hang on, let me read it. Your infusion remains in an item indefinitely, but when you die, the infusion vanishes after 4 days. The infusion also vanishes if you give up your knowledge of the infusion or you exceed your maximum number of infusions.
That's incredibly powerful. Okay, but if you decide to
Holy
do
shit.
other infusions, then it'll take that one off. But for now, indefinitely, you have a +1 hammer. That's amazing.
Amazing.
I can have 2 artificer infusions, so I can do that for someone else theoretically as well.
Interesting, because
I like stabbing things.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
As my bonus action, I am gonna cast Healing Word on myself at first level because I am looking a little bit fucked, I must admit. Cast that, so that's 1d4 + 4. Okay, 7 health back, not bad. And then I am gonna take my movement to try and run just into the doorway so that I can still see this thing, but I am not a tank by any means. I kind of want to get out of its line of fire.
It will get an attack of opportunity, but rather than you standing there the whole time, it's still probably a good idea. How far out do you want to go, or just to the doorway?
Just to the doorway. I want to still be able to get aim on it if need be.
Okay. It gets 1 hit on you. Woof! That's a 22 to hit.
Oh damn, yeah, that hits.
So it gets just a little punch on you. That's not too bad. It's 11 points of damage.
11. Okay, glad I did the healing word.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Woof. Okay. That was a pretty powerful turn though. Dang, we're at the top of the order again. Trevor, you're up.
Okay. So, question to you, DM. I see the space on the map, so tell me how accurate this is. Is that fire trap perhaps ever going? So, like, is it one and done, or could someone hypothetically lead a thing made of clay to fire?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Ooh.
I really want this to work, so I'm gonna have to chrono shift again because I got a 10.
Oh, with a 10, I'm just gonna give you this because it's not a huge fail. You have seen like both happen, but you got the sense that this was like a depression, like trap. So you get the feeling that it wasn't something that, like, you know, when it's like a swinging trap, it's done, it's swung, it's done. But this seems like the kind of thing that unless somebody, you know, lodges something underneath or whatever, every time you depress it, it's gonna go off. You get that sense.
Okay, so I'm gonna figure out how to do this. There's a couple ways I can do this. The first one is I could try using suggestion to basically say follow me and move up to the trap pit and then just do a little hop over and see if it just takes a step forward. If that's cool, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, go ahead and cast suggestion.
Okay, so this golem has to make a wisdom save.
Is suggestion a charm effect?
Let me see. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this.
Yeah,
It is not
unfortunately, this creature cannot be charmed. So you cast suggestion on this thing, and you sort of see it just sort of at you, to no effect, unfortunately.
Okay, can I still try in the sense of me running and yelling, or is
Oh,
that?
sure. Yeah, just doing a thing.
Okay, cool. Because I have high performance, actually.
Great.
And persuasion.
So you kind of want to run into that corner, obviously avoiding where you saw Dahlia step last time.
Yep.
So you kind of like run over here. What are you doing exactly?
I'm gonna just be not for any damage or anything. I'm just gonna pick up like a piece of paper or something just to get its attention, not to actually hit it, and just swing it at the thing's face, and then just be like, "Hey, follow me!"
Amazing. You pick up this. There's a whole bunch of books all over the floor and like junk on the shelves. So you just sort of start like haphazardly like chucking things at it and being like, over here, sucker. Roll me that performance check. Let's see. Oh, thank you.
12.
Okay. So we'll see on its turn. Do you want to do anything else on your turn? You have a little more movement if you want to, but I imagine that's basically it.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
England, you are now carrying a magical weapon.
Yeah, she's she like spins it around in her hand like, like someone coming out to bat, and she's like, "Oh man, I haven't felt this since my first day in the big leagues." And so she, rears up to bonk once more.
Bonk away.
Yes,
Thrice,
so
if you will.
actually I only get to bonk twice this time because action surge is on a short rest. But
Right.
yeah. For +1 I've been
So you add 1 to your attack as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So 25 on the first one
Yeah, hits.
and 14 on the second one.
It hits as well, actually. It's not
Okay,
hard
great.
to hit this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope not. So with it being a +1, do I add anything to the damage roll too, or no?
You add 1 to damage as well, and it
No.
will be full damage because it's now magical.
Yes. Okay, great. So that is going to be 8 damage for the first one, and another 8 damage. So
16
yeah,
total
16
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. This time, this thing just kind of goes. You get the sense that it's not that chatty, this thing. But it looks like it was pretty hurt that time. Do you want to stay where you are or do anything else?
I know if I move out of range, I'm gonna opportunity attack. So I'm just gonna stay here. But if my bonks are that powerful next time, then maybe this is doing something right.
It's bonk time. That's your turn. This thing is going to go, and it's going to hit you twice because you're what has damaged it the most so far. So that's a ooh! I just rolled a nat 20. Sorry, not sorry.
Damn. Okay.
Oh my god! I just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row
All right, bring it. Let's
killer
go.
tank, please.
on my
Let's
yeet
go.
dice.
Let's go.
I have to look twice because it says yeet instead of a 20.
Yeah, I have the yeet dice too. Yeah,
I
it
was
says
like, wait, what
yeet
is-
on one side and fuck on the
Yeah,
other.
totally.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, so it is pissed, and it just kind of like it's made of clay, and it sort of crunches its knuckles, and you see a little bit of clay dust fall, and it just like slam, and you take. Where am I? Okay, you take. Oh God,
2 nat 1s, right?
no! Oh my God.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be honest about this. I'm sorry, but that's a lot. Fuck. I rolled 16 damage twice.
32.
Doubled.
Wait.
64 points of damage.
Oh,
my
I'm
God.
dead. I'm
Yeah,
dead.
no,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
no.
oh, 32 damage. That's not bad. Oh no.
Because you started with 49.
Yep.
Cool.
That really wasn't supposed to happen. I rolled 10s twice on a d10.
You're so good. No worries. So
You're
fine.
fine. I mean, that's what you get.
No, you're so good. I've actually never done death saves before, so thank you. I'm so honored to have this opportunity.
Pixie is giving advantage to somebody, so I don't know who. Pixie, let me know. And then it might be to somebody who's rolling death saves, but I'm not saying anything. You do what you want.
You do you, boo.
Elian, you're up. Your friend just hit the ground after making 2 really powerful hits. She got it back.
Okay. I have like no revival potions or anything like that, and I'm not
Roll
very
an intelligence
useful.
check.
Cool. Intelligence. Please be higher. All right, 15.
Okay. You're in an apothecary shop. There are definitely healing potions in this place. There are, in fact, all kinds of potions in this place. There are 3 on the shelf in front of you. There are a ton out in the shop, down in the basement. You don't know what everything does. Almost nothing is labeled in this shop because it's that kind of place.
Oh,
It
yay.
is. But I'll give you that.
Okay. Can I grab all 3 bottles on the
Yep.
shelf? Okay. Can I do like a perception check to like go with my gut to see
Do
if I can-
investigation. To see if you
Investigation,
can tell
okay.
what these are. You grab them super quick, and just by looking at them, this is going to be a really quick look. So
22.
okay, that's pretty good. So you were pretty sure that one of these is a healing potion, you're pretty sure that one of them is a vial of acid, and you're pretty sure that the other one is poison. You're
Okay.
not positive.
Nice.
For this turn, can I only use 1 bottle per turn?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna use the what I perceive to be the healing potion.
Yeah, can you imagine
on
if you're wrong?
England.
Sorry.
Well, if I'm wrong, she's already
Okay,
dead.
I'm just playing.
I'm just gonna melt her face a little.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
If you're wrong, though, you lose the possibility of spicy.
Every professional has their bumps and bruises. It's fine.
It's fine. It's
so you
fine.
pocket all 3. We're just going to call that your bonus action to pull the things off the shelf, and then you want to go over to her right now.
Yes.
That's your movement, and you can use your action if you want to feed her a potion or not, whatever you want to do.
Feed her a potion, please.
Okay. It is in fact a healing potion. I'm not that mean. Come on, you rolled a 22. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2, Elian. My headphone keeps breaking and doing this thing. Need new headphones. So if anybody wants to drop some bits, I need to buy some new headphones.
Sorry, Stella, where am I rolling that?
Okay, at the side, at the bottom of your sheet, there's just like a dice. If you hit that, you'll see all the different kinds of dice. Roll 2d4s, and then
there.
just add 2 to it.
Okay, 2d4s. Doesn't matter, just roll. Okay, so it's 2 and 2 and 2, and then sorry, you said to add what to it?
So 6 total.
Okay, cool.
So England, you come back to consciousness with 6 hit points.
That felt like a pop fly out of. Oh, all right. Thank you.
Sports reference. Great.
It was more of a grounder, if you ask me.
Ah!
Really good, actually. Really good.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Great. That was a really good turn. Dahlia, you're up. You are sort of like, you're very small though, you're 3 feet tall, you can squeeze between your friends, but right now you're like behind these 2 friends. And also actually England is still on the floor, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dahlia, as her bonus action, casts Healing Word and is just like, "Get up, England! We still need to have our spicy night!" And then she goes,
Aww.
"Alright, 1d4 plus 4. There we go. Ooh, that's an 8 healing you get back.
Nice. Thank you.
And then for my main action, I am going to cast, what's it called? Acid Splash on
Ooh.
it.
Amazing.
So it needs to make a dexterity save of 15.
I rolled in that 19. Does it still take half damage?
Let me see. The target must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage. So I think
Oh.
it just negates all damage.
Mm.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. It's only a cantrip. Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
back to the top. Trevor, you're up.
Okay. It's kind of dawned on me that it has not taken the bait.
It didn't, because it got very badly hurt.
Yeah.
Libok.
He just kind of like grumbles a bit to himself, like, it's gonna be real cool. Fine, then you're gonna end up real cool. Giant clay statue who can't understand my words and therefore can't appreciate the genius of this pun. Make a dexterity saving throw, giant stone
I
golem.
will. Oh my god! Yeet. I rolled a nat. I have to get a dice cam because I feel like people are gonna be like, "What the shit?"
Wait.
Oh, are we chronomancing that shit?
Could I use the time thingy my second time to see if
Do it!
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
You're not. I have had 2 smart boy plans. I'm getting one of them to work.
And that time I rolled a nat 17. They don't have any addition. Oh, actually, I wonder if they have minus dex. Hold on, let me just double check because it's possible that they do. They're very, very slow. I'm for sure. Yeah, -1, so 16.
Still is higher than my spell save, but it's fine because I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Okay.
It gets snowballed. And I rolled like a 1 and how did I roll 46 and end up doing 10 damage?
Wow. Okay, so, but still, that's good. It's a magical effect, so it's good. At least it takes all the damage.
You just see him look at the others, look at the thing, just goes, maybe it should just keep.
Maybe I deserve this.
Yeah.
That's so sad. The saddest thing an adventurer could say. I assume that's your turn. Oh, do you have? Actually, you can do a lot more stuff if you want to. Not a lot more, but.
I mean, I ended up right by those. Actually, I can't really see it. The turn order is covering where I am.
Oh shoot! Sorry.
No, you're good.
Do you have any spicy bonus actions?
I don't, but there's probably stuff there I could look at.
I mean, you can always look at stuff. Which,
yeah.
Oh, shoot, that's the one. This is the one. Oh my god, because I have my. Don't worry about it. Technically.
Oh, there's so many books right next to me.
Yeah.
There's so many. You know it. He's just like, he has this moment of self-deprecation and then just kind of looks at all the books and just goes, eyes the thing, eyes the books. Yoinks.
This is why I'm alive.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay, so that's your turn. We're back to the top of the order. Nope, that was the top of the order. We're with our sad, not that sad anymore, dwarf on the ground. But you're feeling a lot better, it looks like.
Yeah, I pop. So I'm gonna take my action to pop up. But guess what? I can still use a bonus action to bonk.
You
So
only have to half your movement to get up. It doesn't cost an action.
oh. Man, this shows you how little I actually get knocked out. So, so then never mind. I'm gonna get up and then
No, I was singing that. I want to get muted.
I don't know that song. I'm too young.
What? Hold on, we're gonna have to talk about that at a later time. So 24 to hit the first one.
Yeah, it hits.
And then 26 to hit the second one.
Of course, holy crap, you hit hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both hit.
9 plus 7 is 26 damage.
26 magical damage. This thing is starting to look pretty bad. There's whole like chunks of clay falling off of it.
Oh my god, I could have used when another creature damages you with a melee attack, you use your reaction, expend 1 superior. God damn it. Okay, next time.
We're learning together.
We're learning.
Great. That's your turn. You can move if you want to, but you get hit.
Yeah, we're not.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah,
So this thing is going to move up. And because it's still beside you, you don't get an attack of opportunity because it's still in range. And it's going to take 1 hit on a lion and 1 hit on England. A lion, that's a 17 to hit.
But I'm gonna dodge it.
Nice.
So
Well, you have to take the dodge action on the turn before. which causes me to hit you with disadvantage. I don't think you can do anything on your turn to dodge it.
It's a reaction.
Yeah,
it's a reaction. It's uncanny dodge.
Oh,
when
uncanny
an attacker
dodge.
that you can see hits you with an attack,
Yep.
you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
I take it back. So yes, it does hit, and I'll let you know the damage in a second, and you can take half of that. Amazing. My bad. I spoke too soon. Horrible DM.
No.
I'm feisty. I jump around a lot.
England, that's a 15 to hit? Does a 15 hit you?
No, it doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't. You're pretty sturdy.
It
Okay.
it just misses.
Yeah, okay, amazing. Lion, that's 13 points of damage, and then you half it, so you take 6 points of damage.
Okay, and sorry, what did you roll to try and hit me?
17.
Okay, yeah, so you did hit. So 6 points. Thank you.
Amazing. So that's its turn. Wait, let me just check one thing. Does it do a thing? Yeah, it can do a thing. Hold on a second. I'm not done.
Oh, no.
You're not done.
I need to roll a 6 to see if this thing goes berserk.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Dahlia is just screaming in the corner.
It does not. It's fine. I have to roll a 6 for stuff to happen. And nothing happened, so you're...
Oh, okay, good.
That's... a lion, you're up, conveniently.
Okay, it's actually turned facing me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to piss it off, and I definitely want to get it away from England. So, I want to move... How far can I throw?
Quite far. I forget, but probably at least 60 feet.
Oh,
Have to double
nice.
check.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to move... Is that 30 feet to be just in front of the trap door? The spring-loaded trap?
Oh, yeah, that's only like 15 feet, but if you move, you will get an attack of opportunity. Because you're leaving its sphere, if you will.
Can't
Okay.
you bonus action disengage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, rogue.
Yeah, so I disengage 15 feet away,
Yep, done.
and then I throw acid in its face.
Amazing. I will tell you though, just as a to make it fair, acid is not magical.
Yeah, but it's still gonna piss it off and hopefully get it to turn
Probably.
towards me and away from England,
Probably, yeah.
who has
Okay.
like no life left.
you like rogue dodge away, run, toss the vial of acid at it. Roll me just an unarmed attack.
Okay.
You'll see that under your attack things.
Unarmed. 23, motherfucker.
Yeah. And then just roll me 2d6.
Okay, 2d6. Okay, 6.
I'm gonna buy you some real dice.
So it's a total of 12.
Okay. So it takes some damage from that. Wait, you rolled 2 6s?
Yes.
Shit, okay. Amazing.
I want acid in its eyes.
Okay, you definitely threw with 2d6s this bottle, and it smashes right in its face, and it turns to look at you and growls. And a little bit of the clay is like now modeled like on its face from the acid hitting it. Great. It's definitely distracted by you. Dahlia, you're up.
Okay, for my main action, I am going to once again try and cast Acid Splash on it. So
Sure.
another dex save, please.
Oh yeah, and then my really bad, my -1 dex. Oh, I technically rolled, because this time I rolled a fuck. So technically we rolled a -1. No, a 0, I guess.
All right.
So
He's-
definitely, yeah, gets hit. Roll me
He's
the
about
damage
to-
on that.
He's about to take full damage on
Talk
this.
shit, get hit.
Okay, so that was a 4 + 5, so that's 9 damage.
Okay, this thing's starting to look really messed up.
Okay, and does he look like he took the full damage from that?
Yes, because it's a spell. Anything magical, it
Awesome.
takes full damage.
Cool. That was my main action. Do I have any spicy bonus action things I can do? Oh, that spell looks fun. Oh, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on England. So that means you ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom save.
Ooh.
On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. This spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects such as the explosion of a fireball. If the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends. Nah. It is part of it, but still it's fine.
Okay, so it's probably not going to attack England, but we'll see. Trevor, we're at the top. You are standing at the foot of the bed. There's a bunch of books to your feet. There's a nightstand with another book on it. You are close to that trap, so mind that. And you're up.
Okay, I'm going to start by just very quickly looking through the books. I don't know if I have the bonus action, like the grabbing stuff was, or...
Just the ones at your feet you're going to look through?
Yeah, just the ones at my feet.
Okay, you just quickly bend over and dig through. These are mostly about like warding spells, how to make traps, and also there's one on economics, weirdly. They don't seem that useful.
Okay.
But I will actually roll me a perception check real quick. One other thing that you might notice.
Probably 11.
Okay, you think that the book on the nightstand is not like a printed book. It looks like it's a blank book that you would write in, like a journal or something like that. It's not like, it doesn't have a title. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could probably... Trev is going to be such a child. He's going to jump on the bed to get over there.
You jump on the bed and jump over here. Kind of like squeeze your feet between the nightstand and the bed.
Yep, and I'm just going to pick it up and start looking.
Okay. You're like, fight? What fight? You start looking through the book. I'm generous. Give me one more investigation check.
Investigation, okay. I have a +6 in that. 18.
You pick up the book. You notice that it's locked. There's like a latch thing, like a silver latch, and it's locked. That's all I'm going to give you. I think that's your turn. You looked at books, you jumped on a bed, you picked up another book, you looked at another book, and it's locked. So that's your turn.
Talking, if I can say one thing,
Yeah.
I'm going to turn to a line and just be like, if you can get it into the fire trap, that's kind of what I've been gunning for this whole time.
I'm on it.
Wait, you want it in the fire trap? I mean, I could just throw it too.
Yeah, I figure, well, clay hardens when it catches on fire and it's moving around with all its joints. So, if it hardens up, maybe it'll just become unable to move.
I hope this thing can't understand us.
It didn't understand me when I tried to lead it on over. So.
If you can understand us, stone friend.
That we're trying to kill.
Great. That's your turn. England, you're up.
Wait, England, I'm just gonna point out that Trevor and I are in blast range, so think about throwing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just bonk then. How's that?
That's
Yeah, a bonk sounds great. So we love it. We love that fighters can do this. That is 16 to hit the first one, and a 17 to hit the second one.
That hits. Roll me damage twice.
That is hold on, 7 plus 6 is 13. Yes, 13 damage.
Tell me how you destroy this.
So the first one I hit it one would, baseball, and then the second is one of those. She I need to stand for this. Hold on. she stands, squats a little, kicks, the way that they do, and then she over the head bonk, and it's just into dust, in a little plume underneath.
It's epic.
I couldn't properly describe it without doing the motion. I'm sorry.
So proud of you.
I think we all are very appreciative.
There is now a pile of clay, like clay dust and pieces. It looks like there was like an artist here trying to make some sort of statue, and it didn't work out. And the room goes silent. I would like everybody to roll me a perception check.
This goes so well for me.
Y'all are so good at this.
Ooh,
Actually,
13.
Yeah.
I got a
Dahlia's
16.
Dahlia's still looking around for a scrying ball, just like.
Alion, what'd you roll?
16.
Okay, 16s. With the 16s, a lion and England. These are the things you notice in the room. You notice that Trevor is holding a book that is locked. You notice that the whole clay statue is in pieces, but there is like I said, that round disc. It's about this big, and it's solid stone, not clay, and it's now kind of on the ground. And there's a star. You find interesting that the star actually, when it dropped it, it broke, but the stone disc is sitting there on the ground. That's all that you notice in this room with the 16.
Hey, look at this thing. And she points at it. This our golem pal dropped this.
Dahlia would probably still be sitting on the floor, kind of catching her breath. As she looks up at you wearily, like, do you still want me to cast Identify?
I mean, if you really want to, I'm not gonna stop you from following your dreams.
Ritual. Let's do it.
What are you casting Identify on?
Oh, do I really want to do this on the... did you say the star thing?
The star is broken, but there is like a stone disc.
Yeah, that's the thing I mean.
Okay, you, as a ritual, it's going to take you 10 minutes, so we'll try this again. You sit there with this stone disc in front of you, casting Identify. Trevor, you have this book. Do you want to try and open the lock?
Yes, I do.
Great. Are you sure you want to try and open the lock?
Yes.
Great.
I love when a DM asks that.
Impulse.
I have thieves' tools and whatnot.
Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check, Trevor.
You can also check for traps.
Well,
It's a trap.
You cannot open it. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
cool. 6.
You take 16 points of poison damage as a little poison needle comes out, and because you're holding the book right in front of you, it basically hits you right in the neck.
What?
So I'm currently at 4 hit points, so that's fun.
How are you dying outside of battle right now?
Happens a lot, though.
Yeah, you're.
See, this is why I said give it to me, because I don't trust anything. I'm checking for traps in lanterns.
Yeah.
Okay, back. Cool. The only potion I have left is poison, so I can't give you that.
Yeah.
Dahlia, while you're sitting there and casting this spell, roll me an intelligence check.
Intelligence. 22.
Ooh. You remember as you were going through and trying to do a little inventory yesterday, you came across 3 healing potions, and you put them in the front desk.
Her eyes kind of light up. She bolts out of the room, and then if you see her in the
you'll have to start
doorway...
your spell over, just so you know, if you leave it.
I can go. Where they are.
I feel like she probably wouldn't really think about that, to be perfectly honest. Like, she's essentially like a little golden Labrador puppy. She just goes out, scampers up to the desk, yeets up to where it is, grabs them, and brings them all bundled up back in her arms. Alright, who needs these?
So there are actually 3 healing potions, and they are medium healing potions. Superior, greater is the word I was looking for. The middle ones. So there are 44 plus 4 when you need them, if you need them, and there's 3 of them. So whatever you want to do with them, they're there. Once you leave this room, you'll have to let me know who's carrying them or taking them with you. But for now, they're just sort of like in the room with you.
Yeah. She plops those down nowhere near the trapdoor thing, by the way. She goes nowhere near that this time. She's learned from her mistakes. And then she also pulls out, as an artificer, I can imagine she would have some empty flasks on her person, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, she pulls out like an empty flask, jams some random flowers and salt and solution and crap into this flask, and just mixes it up, and she will do, what's the ability called that I don't remember the name of? We're new to artificers, guys. It's okay.
It's great. It's great.
That's...
In the meantime, Align, do you want to go over and try and check the trap/lock on the book?
Yeah, so I'm gonna check it for a trap first to see if it re-engages.
Roll me investigation.
Okay. Ugh, 8.
It's trapped. You could tell it was because you got hit by a poison dart.
Small wonders.
It's hard to tell anything else at the moment. It's very intricate and very small.
Okay.
But if you want to try and, undo it, you'd roll a sleight of hand to try and undo a trap. Because you kind of know one's there, but I'm actually, because you rolled an 8, I'm going to give you a disadvantage on trying to undo the trap.
Okay. I'm still gonna go for it.
Okay. Did you figure out the artificer thing in the meantime?
Yes. So she's gonna do her experimental elixir thing.
Okay.
So, I roll a. Hang on. Is it now or when they drink it? Roll. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can magically produce an experimental elixir in an empty flask you touch. Roll on the table when someone drinks the elixir. So for now, she just makes this concoction, and it's like this bright purple liquid, and you guys have no clue what this is, and neither does she. But she puts it down next to everything else, and is like, "All right, this should hopefully come in handy later."
That's some Russian roulette right there.
To be fair, it can't. Wait, hang on.
Sorry.
It can't become anything harmful because it's like a potion that you drink, so it's always going to bolster in some way. We just don't know what yet.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Great. What'd you roll on that trap check or trap?
How much was the disadvantage?
You just roll twice and take the lower.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay, 18. Not a big deal. The first one was 20, so.
You take like 30 seconds or so, but you manage to with your fingernails and the tip of your dagger, pull out one more poison needle. So you do have a poison needle. I will tell you that.
I'm gonna pocket that.
Okay. You just throw a needle in your pocket. Great. Great idea.
I steal things. I have sections in my pouch.
You got a little thing, a little box or something. Okay, great. You hang on to a poison needle, note that down or whatever if you like, and you open the book. This is definitely a journal. Whoever wants to read it, let me know, and roll me a intelligence check for this one. Or Arcana, whichever one you want.
What language is it in?
That's a good point. It's in common, actually.
Okay.
So everyone can read it.
Nice. I can roll Arcana. I'm good at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can Dahlia go over and help you and just try and identify any of the words that you might not know? Not gonna lie, you're probably gonna be better at this than she is, but she's still gonna try and help.
Yeah, take advantage.
So it's gonna be. I will take advantage of that help.
Yeah.
4 of my rolls was either. Wait, hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. My higher roll is 19.
Okay. For the 19, you can tell that this is written by Nestor, and it focuses a lot on moving between planes, shifting spaces. You notice that there is basically on every page references to the moon. and moon phases, and how they use the moon as their sort of magic focus, very sort of like old school witchy, and that there's all these notes talking about how the power is only available during the full moon, and that they're doing a lot of work in terms of pulling things and moving things back and forth from other realms using the moon.
Well, that's something. They're just kind of like,
There's a dog that's very loud outside
I'm sorry.
the shop.
I'm sorry.
I love it.
He's like, why is the
spirit?
Can I see this?
Yeah.
What is this store?
It's me and her. It's me and the dog in the house. So if I'm not there to stop her,
The pixie got bored and just transformed into a dog.
she was sleeping this whole time. She was asleep this whole time.
Yeah, my cat barks in the middle of my streams all the time.
So that's the book.
He would relay the information to the club.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Ritual? Third time lucky.
Right. So let's say 10 minutes has passed after you read the book and like whatever.
Thank you.
This thing is it's not magic at all. There is nothing magic to it, but it appears to be very particularly carved. It is definitely a moon. And there so much, the more it looked just like, sort of like a stone disc, but if you look really closely, it's like really got like the vibes of like little divots in it and stuff to make it look like a moon.
And I was helping B with the looking through the book and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go over to him and I'm just I point back and forth between the book and the moon and I'm just like, what does it all mean?
He would relay the information that he learned about how they're using the moon for power and everything. And he
I
just
forgot
kind
to mention something. My bad.
Uh-oh.
You rolled a 19 about the book, right?
yeah.
You all
Spill the
died.
tea.
No, I'm joking. You notice in the back cover of the book, it's very thick, and there's like a piece of like cardboard over it, and it feels like weirdly thick for a back cover of a book.
He would
don't open it. Don't open it. Don't open it. Let me check for a trap.
Okay, but he like looks to the piece of the moon and looks at the back of it and is like, I have ideas, but check for traps first. You see him get into his like thinking zone. He's taking classes on magic. He's finally putting it to applicable use.
I'm working on it. Okay, go ahead and check for traps. So that's an investigation.
Yep. Meh, 12.
It doesn't appear to be trapped.
Huh.
What happens when I put them together?
I mean, right now there's nothing to put together. It's just a back cover of a book that appears to be like 2 inches thick.
The back cover of a book. Okay.
Can I feel around to see if there's like a secret bit? Because I know like some books have like a pocket in the back where you can put extra shit in them.
Roll me another investigation.
Is there a fly or something in England's home?
Yeah, there was a fly.
Oh, okay, I just saw something like go
I
across
love the image of Treff just holding this piece and then the bug with the
It's just, you're literally like doing like this right now.
yeah.
Okay, that was a 12. Before I did this, I had the guidance cantrip. Am I allowed to cast that on myself?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that before then,
Okay.
so I can't remember. Is that just an automatic plus
You had
4?
a D4.
Okay, roll a d4. So what does d4 look like? What's that? To everyone.
It's the pyramid.
Oh, that takes it up to a 16.
Okay.
Roll 4.
You kind of realize that like if you just sort of like rip off the cardboard, there's probably like something in there. Okay. Clink, clink, clink on the floor falls another like disc about this big. This time it's the exact same sort of looking stone disc, but this time there's like quite a thick layer of black paint on about 3/4 of it. In fact, let me just start showing you a thing. Give me like 2 seconds to pull this up for you.
England knows she's not smart enough to like start tearing in the books like this and figuring out. So she's just like, "Wow, how did they get that in there? That's so impressive. I would have never thought to hide a thing in a book."
That's just kind of like looking
Book. So these are sort of the two things you've found. You can see those. Oh, you can't see the map. I'm silly. So those are what the two things sort of look like. They're not that big. I just made them that big, so they're like handheld. You know.
Yeah. Trev just kind of holds the both of them up and just goes like, so like phases of the moon, yeah?
Yeah, that's waning, right?
In the time that I spent in the shop, would I have recalled seeing any other little discs like this around, or just these two?
Roll me a history check.
History. Where's that on the alphabet? There it is. That was a 21.
No. I just wanted you to roll, but no.
Okay.
You've only poked around here for one day, and it was basically like a surface look of like trying to just get through what the heck was in the store. You haven't dug around too deeply. You hear, oh no, there's they're here. This is bad. You hear Pixie from the other room, Ginger.
I run out there.
You run out there. You see, digging through the plants on the floor, two small red creatures with pointed ears and pointed horns look up at you and laugh. One of them
ever.
points a crossbow at you. You're in front, Dahlia.
Crap, I never drunk a potion.
That's not gonna hit you. That's a 6 to hit.
Oh, thank God. No, that doesn't hit.
There are two fey creatures in here who seem to be ready to stir some shit. Is there anything you want to do before we
Dahlia runs back in, grabs one of the potions and drinks it.
Trev just kind of sees her running and just like, is something wrong?
The red pointy horn things out there. Fighty time.
Did I call the devil thing too? Okay.
do you close the door behind you?
That would probably be the smart thing to do. Yes, I will do that.
Okay.
Sorry, Ginger, you can fend for yourself.
But we're at a disadvantage. They're closing us into a small room, and I want to stab.
Have you had enough being closed in yet? No?
It's a small room, plus there's a trap door.
There are two small fey creatures outside who are giggling at you. There's a pixie out there. She didn't sound like she was very happy about this. You're in a small room with just a kind of a very broken wooden door. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah, the door's broken. It's probably not much point in shutting it. Yeah, I go in and drink one of the potions because
Sure.
I am fucked up.
Drink a potion. You hear some smashing bottles outside, some things tipping over. Sounds like shelves being tipped over. These sprites seem to be having just a gay old time out here, and not in the good gay way.
No, definitely not in the good gay. Well, I mean, maybe they could be having fun in the gay
They
way.
might be. They seem more like
We're
brothers.
occupying the bedroom. They shouldn't.
Oh.
If anyone looks at Dahlia, they just see her crying again while she hears all these bowls being smashed and the shelves being knocked over.
Did we close the shop?
It's only been a second.
Like, did we close the shop, or did random people walk in on this whole night?
Actually, that's the point. How the
We've
fuck are
been
they in
closed
here?
into the shop though with
Oh,
the
that's
steel
right.
plates.
Oh, that's
Okay,
right.
first things first, before we carry on, because there's an enemy, I want to pocket the 2 moon discs.
Ooh,
They're in your
smart.
pocket, no problem. You've taken roll your healing, so it's 44 plus 4.
For me,
Yeah, whoever took the healing potion.
44.
You hear smashing outside, and Dahlia, and I will say England, because I think you were close to the door too.
Yeah.
The other two were like picking up discs and looking in books. The two of you roll me a nature check to see if you can figure out what these are.
Okay.
Who is that?
Fuck.
You, Dahlia and England.
That's a 3.
I will guidance myself beforehand for a D4 because I don't trust my dice. Okay. Oh, that was 19. Probably won't need
Okay.
guidance.
You were pretty sure that this is a sprite of some kind. You were looking at that Frey creature book before. This is definitely some sort of like evil sprite that very likely can be invisible at will. So that could explain why you hadn't seen them before, and they got bored, basically.
Kill it with fire. Oh my god.
Well, I clearly didn't come across these guys in the Feywild, so it looks like they need some bonking. Do we need to smash them? I think we need to smash them.
If you said kill it with fire, I'm happy to oblige.
Oh, I mean, if I'm just scared of setting off some of these potions, if you know what I mean, you know.
Oh, that would not.
Yeah.
Poor Darling's been through enough today.
Can we do a health check? Where's everyone standing with hit points?
I'm at 4.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm at 14.
I'm now on 27 after drinking that potion.
Okay, I'm at 27. I only lost 6 points in the last
There
battle.
are 2 more healing potions in the room with you.
Yeah.
And there's also a potion of unknown helpiness.
Yes. You start hearing some like scratching hooves and laughing coming at you. You have 1 more action each before these things are going to smash through that already broken door.
Okay. We can't deal with 2 of you dying, so Trevor, take one of the potions.
You do. So that's 44, or is it the 2d4?
44 plus 4.
Gotcha. 44. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 hit points out of that transaction.
That's very much, really. Is that it? Plus 4? Wow, okay.
Yep. I rolled 3, 2, 2, and 1.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah.
Okay, so these 2 things start scratching at the door. Is England, are you taking the other potion?
Yeah, I'll take the other potion.
Okay,
So you said
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. Okay,
I
great.
can't be as flashy as last time, which is ironic because last time I half my stuff didn't actually flash. But it's fine.
What weapon is
7,
it that,
11. Okay, great. Yes.
what weapon is it that Arlian was using? Sorry if I said your name wrong.
Oh, no worries. It's a lion.
A lion. Cool.
Yeah.
What weapon was a lion using?
The last time I used a weapon, besides the acid, I used my crossbow.
Okay, if you have the crossbow out right now, Dahlia will run up to you and just be like, I can help you if you let me, and she just like reaches her hands up.
High five! Yeah, let's do it.
That's not what I meant! I mean, I'm grateful for the high five, but I could do more than that, please!
Yes, I would be grateful for the help.
Alright, I'm gonna give you an artificer words. Okay, I'm gonna give you an artificer infusion as well.
Lovely, thank you.
The same effect as I gave England, but I'll get it back up quickly because I don't remember the
It's a
exact
plus 1.
thing.
It's now considered a plus 1. Your crossbow, so now
Yeah.
your bow is a plus 1. So you add an extra 1 on to hit and a plus 1 damage, and
Okay.
it's considered magical.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Everybody, these things come right up to the door. Everybody roll me initiative.
All right.
Trevor, what's your roll?
Oh man.
Or England, go ahead. Whoever.
Sorry.
Shoot.
21
21, nice.
with a nat 20. So.
Amazing, great.
10.
11.
10 for Trevor.
15 for me.
10. 11. Whoops. 11. 15. And we will start from the top of the order. What's your dexterity, England? I'm actually pretty sure that this one's dexterity is better. Is it also rolled a natural one?
My dexterity is +1.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm not very dexterous.
I did that wrong anyway. Yeah, it goes first. So this one right here in front is going to start laughing. But it's not just laughing. It starts getting shrill and loud and feels like it could break glass. I need everybody except for Trevor to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those. Well, I say that. 11.
Yeah, that doesn't
16.
save. That does save. So
12.
everybody who rolled 12 saves too. So only who was it who said 11?
Me, the one with +3 con.
Okay. You take 11 points of damage and are deafened. The other two of you just take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And you just hear this like ringing in your ears. And England so much so that it feels like it burst your eardrum. And it's pretty horrible. There's like a trickle of blood coming out of your left ear. That's its turn. England, you're up. You can't hear anything. I don't know if that probably doesn't affect what you do, but just saying, for the moment, you are definite.
Huh? What? Okay.
It's
Yeah,
his turn?
well-
Wait, what?
Who? Yeah, she's just gonna do what she does best. 19 and just go for one of the little pixies. I guess. Yeah, the one directly in front of her works
Okay.
best. And bonks twice. First 19 to hit, then 18 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay. And that's gonna be. Okay, hold on. 12 plus 6 is 18 total damage.
Nice. You bonked the crap out of this. That's that. Do you want to move or anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay. You're right there in the door. You're sort of blocking half the doorway just as a heads up to everybody else. Now it's this other one's turn. This one is going to run in. Nope, it's not going to run in. It's going to stay right there. In fact, it's going to move over here a little bit and shoot its crossbow, its short bow, I should say, in at Dahlia. And that's a fuck. Okay, that doesn't hit. This
I love
dice
hearing
is
that
like
phrase.
really one or the other. Dang. Okay. That's... And it's going to, for its bonus action, turn invisible.
What?
So this one over here is invisible.
Oh, dang.
Dahlia, you're up.
Okay. I have thing I might be able to. Just into the doorway where I last remembered them being, I am going to cast Fairy Fire in a 20-foot cube.
Oh, amazing. Okay. So you cast Fairy Fire sort of like in this whole area, like around here, and it is visible again, and you see it right there.
Okay, hang on. It says any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dex saving throw, so it can...
Oh, I thought it automatically did it. My bad. That's a 15.
My save is 15. Fuck!
Yeah, rolls wins. So take that back. Rewind. You don't see it. All this like
Okay.
sparkling light happens, and you see sort of shadows moving within it, but you can't see where this thing is.
Okay. That was my main action.
Oh, roll me. Huh. That's something I gotta check. Roll me a d20, just a flat d20. This is sort of like a luck roll. I just want to see. So a 20-foot. Wait, so that would be 10 feet around.
That was a 14.
Okay. With the fairy fire, read me the spell. Does it any creature it sort of lights up?
Where's the thing on the list? Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in violet light. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails the dex saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so you notice that there is a rat right here under this bookshelf.
I knew it!
Fuck's sake. It's such a great little Easter egg. I love that. Alright. Just gonna go fight the rat. Fuck these creatures. No,
No, just pick it up and like throw it.
Yeet the rat.
Okay. I don't have any other bonus actions I can do now because that was my last spell slot, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Aline, you're up.
Cool.
This one's invisible, so you can't see it. This one's just right there in the doorway, basically.
Getting its face bashed in right now. Okay.
Mhm.
There's nothing very useful to me in the room right now. I've already pocketed the moons, and I've taken those potions. We have that book. The other books on the floor are useless. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot around Dahlia and aim for the visible bay.
Yep, no problem. So you would just have to move sort of over next to her, probably.
Yep.
And then take a wee shot with your now magical crossbow.
So, okay. Okay, plus my extra 1, it's 19.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Nice.
And plus my extra 1, 13 damage.
13 damage. Wow, this thing is, looking a little hurt already.
I am going to... I don't know all of its power, so I'm going to disengage lateral back towards the books at the end of the bed.
Yep, no problem. Trevor, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move to where like the door is. I don't know if I can reach all the way.
I think you can. Your movement's probably 30, right? You're an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
And I'm going to witch bolt at the. Which one looks more hurt?
You can only see one of them.
Oh, okay, the one I can see.
Yep, go ahead and do Witch Bolt.
Okay, so that's going to be at his last second level spell slot. So
Nice.
that's fun. Is it a range attack? It is a range attack. 8. I rolled an 8 to hit.
An 8. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. An 8 does not hit, unfortunately.
And I'm out of second level spell slots!
Oh, no!
Go.
Well, that's your action. What do you want to do? Do you have any bonus actions? You must. That's what he said.
Hey, do you have 3rd levels? Because you're a 5th level wizard.
I've used one already.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have one more, and I have 3 first levels. But all my second levels are gone.
Hooray!
Huzzah!
Nothing else?
Nope.
Okay. We're back at the top of the order. This one is going to cast a moonbeam on Faye. You know, like, I don't know who let them in here, but rude.
Wow, it's almost like the DM let them in here.
Who? So, Hoomst, this is going to be a silvery beam of light cast down. It's only a 5-foot radius. Oh, dang. But I will cast it right in between Dahlia and Trevor, and it will get both of you. You take...
Will it though? I'm pretty small.
This is why I move.
It's a whole, like, beam down from weirdly the ceiling. Both of you are going to have to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Ooh,
6.
that was a 24.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay, so you take. Oh, that's not even. That's not bad. I mean, it's just searing pain if you really want to read the spell. You feel searing pain. Trefor, you take 10 points of damage. Dahlia, you take 5. This light, there's like a tinge of like a neon acid green to it. Even though it feels like it's coming from the moon, it sears your skin. That happened. That's its turn. It's cast a spell, so we can't really do much else. That's it. England, you're up. You see 2 of your friends like cast in this sort of sickly light and like wincing in pain.
Hey, have y'all tried not standing in the light? I mean, it's just a thought.
Have you tried not getting punched by a stone statue?
Yo, that was uncalled for.
Wow.
I was just trying to be helpful.
I'm at 6 hit points. I have no time for cast.
So, yeah, she just is the one in front of me still. Well, no, it's fairy fired, right? So,
no, it's not. This one over here is still invisible. The one directly in front of you, you can see and looks really hurt.
okay, so I'm gonna bonk it once first, just to see how it fares, and then
Single
depending on how it
bonk.
fares.
Go ahead.
Yeah. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yep, hits.
And 6 damage.
It's still standing, but you can see it's bleeding like purple blood.
Okay. It's okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, when I make a melee weapon attack on my turn, I can expend 1 superiority die to add to the total of the damage roll. I'm gonna do that. So,
Hot. That's hot.
yeah. Oh, so that is gonna be 11 damage instead.
Tell me how you kill this cackling sprite.
Honestly, it just like it's just flat now. It's just flat now.
It's like cartoon pancake. Just
Yeah, like it's just flat.
There is a puddle of purple blood on the floor. You're gonna need a deep clean, but you've also smashed 2 doors, so this place is swiftly becoming a write-off.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to stretch quite a bit after this day, but then I just step over the pancake to our other friend right
You
here.
don't see it.
Wait, I thought it was fairy fired.
It saved.
Shit. Okay. All right. Well then, I get. I want to swing wild. Well, I could. Okay. Come out, wherever you are. And then I lunging attack again, and it actually increases the reach for that attack by 5 feet, so it's 10 feet of movement, and I just kind of lunge and swing. And you can tell me if this works or not, but that's kind of.
Roll me an attack with disadvantage.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's either 14 or a. It's either a 14 or a 16.
No, 14 doesn't hit.
Okay, all right, no problem.
So you swing wildly, and it's like, damn it, that was my good swing, or something. And Dahlia, you are very much in pain, and you probably want to move because the beam is just coming down on you.
yeah. And Dahlia moves out into the hallway next to England, and she is going to throw an acid splash in the general direction of where she last remembered the sprites to be.
Great.
That's not a roll to attack, that's just a dex save from them.
I will dex save. I rolled a fuck again. Jesus. It's one or the other with this dice. It's wild. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. And as you just wildly toss this sort of acid out of your hands, you see this thing come back into existence, basically right in front of you.
Alright, so that's 6 acid damage.
Nice.
And does it look like it takes the whole damage?
Yeah, it does actually. You hit it sort of just on the chest, and it's like ah. It's kind of big.
Bubbling away.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was my main action. And once again, I don't have any bonus action things because I freaking used all my spell slots, so that's the end of my turn.
Great. Oh wow, all your spell slots are gone and your infusions are gone. Uh-oh. Hopefully there's not a lot more fake creatures in here. We'll see. But not tonight. Shit. Elian, that's your turn.
Cool. So I'm going to move towards the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
And
You don't want to be here because this is where the moonbeam is. So I'm going to just say you go on the other side.
yeah. Well, that's actually better. And very carefully, I'm gonna shoot past Inkling and shoot at the Fae with my crossbow.
Yeah, go
Nice.
ahead and, well, you got a good shot. I'm not going to worry too much about the rules of them being in the way.
Careful.
That's fine. Go ahead and give me your shot. Hit me with your best shot.
Plus my extra one, it's 24.
Holy shit, yeah, that hits.
So it is very careful. It does not hit England,
Yeah.
and it's going to hit with 6 damage.
Nice. You have definitely hit.
Nice.
Excuse me.
And then I'm going to disengage back to the books.
No problem. You don't even need to disengage because you're not right next to anything. You just scoot around.
I'm just gonna scoot out of proximity to the things shooting laser beams and moonbeams.
Trevor.
Okay. Can I get out of the movie, or would that make me take damage? I'm at
Nope.
such a low HP total that taking any of it.
I advise you getting out. If you end your turn in it, you are in trouble.
Okay, I'm going to walk out of it then. I did.
Doink.
Let me check the reach on this. He kind of like looks at himself and just goes, "If this works, and which point does it, I'm gonna scream." And he casts Ray of Frost the thing.
Ray of Frost?
Yep,
Amazing. Is that a dex save on me or a con save?
it's a hit roll.
Oh.
14.
14
Oh.
doesn't hit.
He just kind of he takes 2 steps back to the table and just sits down.
I'm out of the adventure life. I retire.
Okay. We're at the end of the order. We can try and kill this thing tonight, or we come back next week. Up to y'all.
I'm down for killing it.
Yeah, let's kill.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm
I
sorry.
feel like we only. Oh yeah, it's really late for you. We can call it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, please.
I don't mind.
Okay, we'll just do one more round. I feel like this round we'll do things, and we'll do
Let's
it.
finish this.
Speed D&D. Let's go. We're back at the top of the round. This thing's gonna go. This thing is going to go ahead and do the thing that its friend did previously. It's gonna run up as close as it can get. 20. It's gonna cast in a 20-foot radius, so that's gonna get.
Not me.
Wait, it's gonna cast it here. Yeah, it'll get everybody. No, it has to come from it. It's from it. So it does. Oh, it does get you. Oh no, because radius. Fuck, radius. So it only gets 10 feet. So it does. Sorry, I'm not
This
good
is
at
an
math.
emotional roller coaster here.
No, wait. Radius? No, radius is half. Diameter is full.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so okay, so you're right. So it does get That was an emotional roller coaster. It does get everybody.
I'm sorry for making things easier on the DM, but
Math is radius and diameter. Fuck me up every time.
I
Everybody-
don't want a reply guy in the comments yelling at people.
I think
So
everyone went to bed, but that's okay. We're still playing D&D.
yeah.
Everybody roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh great. Whoa. what the
Oh.
Just tell me, just anybody who got under 12, you take. This is the dice I want. Oh shit.
Don't roll with the good ones.
Under 12, you take 14 points of damage and are deafened. Over 12, you just take 7 points of damage and are not deafened.
I
I'm
rolled
still-
19. I shouldn't even be touched.
I'm at 6 hit points. I'm still down.
I'm at 9 hit points, baby.
No, oh boy.
Sorry, I'm angry. Repeat how many points of damage I take.
Did you fail or
no, I
succeed?
rolled a 19.
Then you only take 7 points of damage.
That's still bullshit.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I moved out of the way. I rolled a 19. Goddamn stupid Faye. I'm gonna burn its face.
Fae are tough. Fae are bad for the most part. Great. England, it's your turn.
All right. So is this thing visible yet?
Yes.
Okay, great. Fucking hit it. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, let me see what else I can do.
It's directly in front of you.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what other like battle master maneuvers I have. So, okay, so I'm gonna do. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do lunging attack for the first one,
Nice.
and that is going to be a oh my god, 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Shit. Okay. Well then, no worries, because I have a second one, and of course that one's the nat 20.
Yeah. Oh dang. Give me that damage and double it. Double the dice.
Yeah, baby. So I'm gonna do two-handed, and just whap it. And oh shit, that is 20 damage.
Wow! This thing looks almost dead from that attack. It didn't like it at all. And do you want to? You only get the one action surge, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because we didn't take a short rest, so.
You sure didn't.
Um,
You spent a lot of time farting around with the book and stuff, and then didn't say you took a short rest. But
Yeah.
Dahlia, you're up.
Okay, Dahlia is looking fucked, so she is going to run back into the room and try
You will get an attack
desperately.
of opportunity because you were right next to this thing.
I like pre-squished it for you.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
It's
She
looking
could eat-
very hurt. I will tell you that.
Take a chance. Bite it.
Bite it. Oh my god.
I have 2 hit points.
Oh shit.
I don't know which is more risky right now. Oh fuck. What type of action do you have it to drink a potion? Is it an action or bonus action?
Bonus is fine. You can do it on either, depending on what you want to use.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to take an action to disengage and then run back into the room. Are any of the potions still on the floor?
No, they were taken. Just your mystery potion.
It's just my one mystery potion on the floor. I will pick that up and drink it.
Great.
Let's roll that d6 and hope
Yes.
to God it's a healing potion. Alright, so everyone, roll. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Okay, that's a 3. What the hell does that mean? Where's my table? Resilience! The drinker gains a +1 bonus to AC for 10 minutes.
Oh, good. Good.
I mean, that's good for the top of a fight. It feels a little less useful now, but there you
Yeah.
go.
Something.
That's your turn. Align, you're up.
Cool. Doesn't matter now, but question for like next game, since we'll probably be fighting more of these. For a radius attack like that, would I be able to react to it with uncanny dodge?
No.
Or no? Okay.
No, because it's
Cool.
like a magical effect. Uncanny dodge is only
Yeah.
like weapon attacks.
Okay, perfect. That's what I thought, but I thought I'd check. Okay, so it's looking hurt. Everyone else left in the room you're too hurt to do anything else. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back up to the door behind England
Mm-hmm.
and pow, crossbow.
Of course, bow. I'll give you right there. Roll the hit.
Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. So 16 plus 1 is 17.
Hits. Roll me damage. Give it to me.
Nice.
Yeah. And this now. And this now. 12 plus 1 is 13. Kill it.
Holy.
Nice.
Tell me how you crossbow this cackling sprite to death.
With a louder cackle, bitch. Kill it with fire and die.
it seeps purple blood again onto the floor. Its carcass of sort of red pinkish skin sort of pales down, and it's dead on the floor. The rat crawls out from under the shelf.
No, don't you dare.
No.
Yes.
Looks at you.
Time to fight the rat,
Pixie
guys.
looks at you. In front of you, all of a sudden, you see a pink firbolg who says, "Are you good people?"
I mean,
And that's where we'll end.
oh shit.
We never specified before. What is Nestor?
Yeah.
Nestor,
Do I know?
you don't know, you've never met them, but you know from the town that Nestor was human.
Okay.
And Nestor's pronouns are they, them, by the way.
Yes. I
Not
wrote
that you
down.
would, like, none of you have met them, so I wasn't going to be too specific about it, but Nestor is a weird old person that everybody thought was like a little cuckoo bananas, and ran this shop and then sort of disappeared a week ago. So, and if anybody saw that adventure, maybe the audience kind of knows a little bit more, but you don't. Thank you so much for playing. Let's do a quick outro because you'll be back next week and we will continue I purposely kind of wrote a bottle episode, guys.
Love it. Love it.
What?
It's like a TV term when like the whole group is stuck in a room for like the whole episode.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? This whole thing's about like time travel. Let's take that and make it really small. That's my idea. So this is my bottle episode. And anyways, let's go around. Tell us about yourself one more time. But you'll get to see. Thank you for anybody who hung around and is lurking in the background. I see there's a few of you there. I was gonna call you a lion, Miss Diamond. Tell me about yourself real quick.
Again, I'm Miss Diamond, multidisciplinary artist. I work with kids doing fun arts and crafts, and I perform under the stage name Miss Diamond. If you want to check out some of the work that I've been doing, you can follow me on Instagram at ByFusionArts. I'm sure Stella's dropping that in the chat for you. And if you want to know more, come back next week and you'll see me stab more things. Woo!
Amber, give me your spiel.
Hi everyone, I'm Amber, also known as the Space Jamber on Twitter and Instagram, as in the 90s movie. I call myself a TTRPG Swiss Army knife because I do fucking everything. So hit me up for streams, editing your book, helping write your book, whatever, just hanging out. I'm fine with it. I'm generally being an idiot on Twitter 24/7, so just let me hang out. I'm down, and I'm tired.
Let me hang out. That was so cute. Amazing. B, tell me about yourself one more time.
Yeah, hi, I'm B. I am one of the writers for World of Wildemere. I'm also the DM for that show's podcast. And I'm the one kind of working behind the scenes with all this Time King nonsense. I will also be back next Wednesday to hopefully not be catatonic.
And last but certainly not least, our past 3 a.m. in the morning friend. I'm so sorry,
Yay!
but we're
I
getting
don't
out of
really
here.
I don't mind, it's okay. I'm Yaz, I'm from the Check These Out team. We stream 2 days a week currently. We stream Tales of Terra Albir campaign from 9 p.m. UK time on Mondays. We're currently streaming Takey and the Hunt for the Lap Rocket on Tuesdays, which is 9 p.m. UK time, and that is the finale of that next week. So tune in for more pigeon and goblin based chaos.
Nice.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at CDOYaz. My group's Twitch is Check These Out, so come and say hi.
Amazing. Thank you all so much. I'm going to pull you out of stream, but you will see all these fine faces again next week to complete their time in Nestors, Nectars, and Niceties. Yay! Huh. All right. right, everyone, that's the show for tonight. Thank you so much again for everyone who hung out. My name is Saint Stella. Wow. I've been talking a lot today. This has been Adventures in Asterie. We will come back next week with part 2. Week after that, I'm going to do a special one-shot that I'll be telling you more about. And then we'll see. We'll either have one more sort of short shot, but the plan is to start my campaign here in Asterie pretty soon after that. If you want to follow me on the internet, you can find me basically everywhere as Saint Stella, or in some places as Stella Saint, because naming conventions. I just hit 1,000 followers today on TikTok, so if you're into TikTok, follow me. I do weird like D&D characters and talk about D&D and being like a fat femme queer and I don't know, just like stupid videos of me being a tiefling rogue for no reason. Anyways, it's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun time on TikTok. But, yeah, right? Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I had a great time. Thank you to the cast, and thank you to everyone who was hanging out in the background, even though you were chatting much.